Kool TV proudly presents Kentucky High School Football as the Kool Hit Sports Network brings you coverage of the West Carter Comets live from Olive Hill, Kentucky. Now let's head to the field for Countdown to Kickoff and West Carter Football live on Kool TV.
And welcome in, everybody, to Olive Hill, Kentucky, here on the campus of West Carter High School. It's West Carter and Powell County, the Comets and the Pirates, and it's Kool TV, Kool Hit Sports Network. I'm Chauncey Griffith. Glad to have you along. It looks to be a pretty good football game between two teams looking for their first win of the season. The West Carter Comets coming in at 0-3 under head coach Daniel Barker, and the Powell County Pirates coming in at 0-3 as well under fourth-year head coach Mr. Mike Jones. Looks to be a pretty good matchup. One thing we know about Powell County, they have a ground-oriented offense. We'll talk a whole lot more about that. West Carter coming off a tough loss last week. That one, a 28-27 road loss at Floyd Central, and we'll talk a little bit more about that too. We're going to step out, take our first break of the pregame show, and then we're going to come back. We'll have some stats going into this ball game. We'll have starting lineups. We'll even have a word from West Carter head coach Mr. Daniel Barker. You don't want to miss that. And a whole lot of football coming your way. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this on the Kool Hit Sports Network.
Gear up for the ultimate football experience at Clark's Pump and Shop. Score big with our winning selection of savory chips, dips, snacks, and a variety of hot and cold beverages to fuel your game day excitement. When it comes to satisfying your hunger and thirst, we've got your game day covered. So before the next coin toss, make a winning move and shop at Clark's Pump and Shop, where Bluegrass fans fuel their excitement. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And welcome back in here in Olive Hill, Kentucky. Glad to have you along. It's West Carter and Powell County in what is their 11th matchup since the year 2003. That's as far back as the stats go on the KHSAA stat keeping website. This is actually the first time these two teams have played since August. Easy for me to say. August the 24th, 2018. Powell County won that one by a 31-27 margin. Before that, though, West Carter has won 7 straight, and West Carter leads this series 8 wins to 2 Powell County wins. Coach Daniel Barker coming into this one. Overall, this is his sixth season. He's 36-27 overall. And he's 0-1, actually. The last time these two teams played was Coach Barker's first year at the helm of the Comets. So he's looking for his first win tonight against the Pirates. The last time Powell County was in action, I didn't talk about that in the opening, was last week on September the 8th at Pike Central. Actually, it was a home game against Pike Central. They lost that one by a score of 27-24. In that ball game, they had 317 rushing yards. They're averaging 303 per game on the season. Quarterback Aiden Larison, 19 rushes, 139 yards, and a touchdown. And then running back Julian Lopez, 19 rushes, 128 yards, and a touchdown. And then the other touchdown came from Tyler Miller, He went 5 rushes, 42 yards. And then also we know that game 1 of this football season, Pike Central played against your Comets, that West Carter on the road in that ball game. And in that football game, West Carter came out on the losing end on the scoreboard. 20-10 was the score of that one. They gave up 109 rushing yards, 33 passing yards of offense against Pike Central. Last week, Powell County gave up a total of 230 yards, so comparable there. But these two teams, I tell you, it's a pretty good matchup between two 0-3 football teams that are deceivingly good given their record. So looks to be a pretty interesting contest. Looking forward to bringing you the action. We're going to step out, take another break, and then we're going to come back. We will have a word from West Carter head coach Daniel Barker. Always interested to see what he has to say. He's a class act for sure. So don't go away. You don't want to miss that. When we come back after that, it'll be almost kickoff time. So don't go away. Back after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV-compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Border Sporting Goods has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders also has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Back in all field now, joined by West Carter head football coach Daniel Barker. Coach, thanks for giving us a little time here in the pregame.
Yeah, we're excited. Kind of get the bad taste out of your mouth out of a close loss last week, so we're excited to be back playing.
Absolutely. It seems like good morale, kids bouncing around.
Yeah, that's the thing with our kids. You never have to worry about their morale or their efforts. We've talked all week, these tough losses. I believe once we get on a roll, they're going to start doing some really good things. You just hope it's tonight.
Hey, I'm with you now. What do we know about, well, I'll tell you one thing I know about Powell County is they're going to run the football.
Yeah, they might run the ball times. They get that little shotgun double wing set. So we have to be ready to tackle. Whenever you play an offense like that, we tell our guys we can't afford to have a non-tackler on the field. So if you're in there, you've got to tackle. They're excited. They know it's a challenge. It's a unique offense, so it's difficult. But I think they'll be ready to go.
Absolutely, Coach. Won't take up any more of your time. You got anything else?
Go Comets.
Yes, sir. Back after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. They know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Looking for a new ride? Stop by Fairchild's Auto Sales where everyone is approved. Good credit, bad credit, even no credit. Fairchild Auto Sales is fast and hassle-free and can get you on the road with down payments as low as only $500. Plus, all purchases receive a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty. With new inventory arriving weekly, Fairchild's Auto Sales is certain to have that new ride you are looking for. Need servicing on your ride? Fairchild's Auto Sales is now offering service work with oil change and brake service specials. Let Fairchild's Auto Sales earn your business. Call 606-494-2030 or visit fairchildsauto.com. Fairchild's Auto Sales, US 23 in Wortland.
A significant number of people are both dehydrated and lacking the proper nutrients their body needs to function optimally. Intravenous therapy is a great way to refresh, refuel, and recover from the stresses of life. Bluegrass Drip offers intravenous therapy as well as aesthetics procedures that help remodel and replace collagen, all in a very relaxing atmosphere. For more information, call 205-285-1642 or go to bluegrassdrip.com. That's Bluegrass Drip Wellness and Aesthetics.
This weather brought to you by Ram Pharmacy. They can help you with your pharmaceutical needs, vaccinations, and other help needs. Call 606-836-7267. Tonight's weather looks something like this. It's 70 degrees, with a little bit of breeze, wind gust up to 7 miles per hour. Beautiful evening for football here in Olive Hill. We'll take a look real quick at the starting lineups for West Carter, your home team, the Comets. Looking at tonight defensively, we'll start with. At nose guard, number 62, Cole Boggs. Defensive tackle, 67, Derek Williams. 63, Hunter Reffett. At defensive ends, we have Tabor Tackett and Ethan Bledsoe. 2 linebackers. We have a will linebacker, Jacob Waddell. He wears number 0. And middle linebacker, number 22, Peyton Walker. And that's what I've got for you as far as a defensive starting lineup. Offensively, looking something like this. Very similar to what we've seen in the last few weeks. At center, Ethan Bledsoe, number 54. Left guard, number 50, Elijah Nolan. Left tackle, number 53, Tabor Tackett. Right guard, number 72, Tanner Wolf. Right tackle, number 63, Hunter Reffett. At fullback, in the backfield, number 32, Dwaylon Dean. At running back, at slot receiver as well, number 6, Isaiah Bond. At tight end, number 17, Kel Back. Out wide, we have 2 receivers. X-receiver, number 7, Coy Maddox. And Z receiver is number 1, Caden Thompson. And the man behind the center, in the gun, in the pistol, under center, number 15, Hayden Hall. And that's a look at your starting lineups for the West Carter Comets. It looks like it's going to be West Carter football here to get things going here in Olive Hill. A beautiful evening for football. Good crowd here on hand. And just looking at the 2 teams on the sidelines, pretty comparable numbers-wise and size-wise. Neither team overly huge. This season, head-to-head running back-wise, for Powell County, Aiden Larison, 59 rushes, 264 yards, 4 touchdowns. And for the Comets, Dwaylon Dean, the guy who gets the majority of the carries out of that West Carter backfield, 58 rushes, 445 yards, and 6 touchdowns. So it looks like other than attempts, Dwaylon Dean leads in all those categories. I mentioned in the opening, Powell County, no question about it, leans toward the run. You heard Coach Barker talk about they do run it out of the gun, but very seldom do they throw the ball. They're averaging 22 passing yards per game on the season. I do see Wyatt Martin in the kicking unit out, clock down to close to a minute. We're almost ready for football here in Olive Hill. Glad you could join us tonight here on the Kool Hit Sports Network, Kool TV, and this looks to be a pretty good contest. I mentioned there earlier, Coach Daniel Barker in his sixth season as the head coach of the West Carter Comets. 0-1, though, versus Powell County. These two teams haven't played in about 5 football seasons. Both of them, though, 3A football teams, Class 3A, District 8 for Powell County, and District 6 for West Carter. Comparable size schools, comparable size rosters, comparable size, as far as height and weight goes on the sideline, on the field. And right now, comparable records. But I'll tell you this, one of them is going to come out with a win. And looks like both teams poised to do just that. Talking with Coach Barker, he thinks his group, he has faith in his boys and their attitudes and their effort. Said it was a good week of practice, and looking forward to get things going here. And the clock is expired. You hear in the background, the siren means we're ready to get things underway here. It's going to be Powell County football to start things out. Wyatt Martin with his kicking unit over in the huddle, getting ready to get going here as kickoff is set here in just a few moments. Back deep to return for Powell County. Looks like Tristan West McKinney and Tyler Miller, 2 deep returners. And here we go. Martin set to kick off. The kick is up, and it's a onside kick and I tell you what, it's West Carter football. As long as nothing changes, West Carter going to start things off here. An interesting, bold call by Coach Barker, and it pays off. West Carter's going to take over 1st and 10 with the football. And if you see on the instant replay on your screen, Wyatt Martin, the West Carter kicking unit lined up in the normal downfield kick. I even said the kick's up, but it's not. It crosses the 50, and that's where the West Carter Comets fall on it. It's West Carter football. Here we go. Ball is on the 49-yard line of Powell County, and we're set to get things going here. We'll see West Carter offensively take the field. Hayden Hall in the gun, running back to his right. That's Dwaylon Dean. It's going to be a pass on 1st down. He's going to throw it down the sideline. Had a receiver ball just kind of underthrown. Intended receiver there, Caden Thompson. And it's incomplete. 2nd down. 2nd down, 10 yards to go now. Coach Barker showing faith in his team with a call like that on special teams, and then looking to get points on the scoreboard quick here. I like it. Hayden Hall on the season, 19 of 46 in the air, make it 19 of 47 for 263 passing yards on the season. 2nd down, 10 yards to go now. Clock stopped at 11:55, and here we go. Takes a snap, a handoff to Dean. He's got some room to run. I tell you what, he's got more than enough for the 1st down. Dwaylon Dean showing that he's that type of running back. Lower his shoulder when he needs to. Gets that 1st down. Brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, see the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy. A 14-yard pickup there on 2nd down for Dwaylon Dean. That makes it 1st and 10. West Carter from the Powell County 35-yard line. On 1st down, I see a wing back and another handoff. It's going to be to Dwaylon Dean. He's got room to run left side. A lot of room to run. 10-5 touchdown West Carter. So with 11:22 to go, West Carter gets numbers on the scoreboard first. It's 6-0 after a 35-yard Dwaylon Dean touchdown run. And West Carter with a 6-point lead to start things out here. They weren't even supposed to have the football first. How about that? Now we're going to see, you see on your instant replay there, Dwaylon Dean with plenty of room to run, and he takes full advantage of it. Martin and the PAT team on to try to tack one more on, make it a 7-0 lead for West Carter. We'll see how that works out. Martin on the season, 100% accuracy on PATs, and he's not going to change it here. It's good. So with 11:22 to go, your score, West Carter 7, Powell County 0. Back after this on the Kool Hit Sports Network.
A significant number of people are both dehydrated and lacking the proper nutrients their body needs to function optimally. Intravenous therapy is a great way to refresh, refuel, and recover from the stresses of life. Bluegrass Drip offers intravenous therapy as well as aesthetics procedures that help remodel and replace collagen, all in a very relaxing atmosphere. For more information, call 205-285-1642 or go to bluegrassdrip.com. That's Bluegrass Drip Wellness and Aesthetics.
State Senator Robin Webb would like to congratulate all the teams who made it to the 16th Regional Tournament and wish all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staffs the very best of luck in this year's tournament. State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on the hardwood, and will always strive to put our youth and children first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Again, have fun and good luck at this year's regional tournament from your State Senator Robin Webb.
Back on the Cool Hit Sports Network, it's going to be Powell County football. By the way, that touchdown brought to you by Johnson Chiropractic. Let Dr. Shannon Johnson help you get back in the game of life. It's 7-0, West Carter. And here we go, Wyatt Martin set to kick off. One deep receiver this time. And this is going to be a little pooch kick over toward the 33-yard line. Fair catch called for, whistle blows. And it's presumably going to be Powell County football at about the 31, maybe the 32-yard line. That's where they'll take over. We'll see them offensively for the first time in this football game. Powell County, Aiden Larison, the quarterback. He's one of the team's leading rushers. Matter of fact, he is the team's leading rusher. 59 attempts, 264 yards. Lined up next to him in that shotgun is Julian Lopez, 217 rushes on 40 attempts. He's going to take the first handoff and fight for a yard or two, maybe. It's going to be second down and about 8 yards to go, so a 2-yard pickup for him.
Gain of 3.
Give him 3. We'll say second down and 7 yards to go. Contact made at the line of scrimmage, but on the second effort, Lopez able to get a couple yards there. Second down, 7 yards to go. Larison in the gun, in the pistol. Takes a snap, gives a handoff. Again, it's going to go to Lopez. Lopez fights forward. Another yard.
Lopez with the carry, gain of 1, and a third down.
Third down, 6 yards to go now. Ball on the Pirates' 36-yard line. Seeing them lined up against one another, it looks like, as far as the size battle goes, it looks like West Carter definitely up front winning that size battle. There we go. A toss outside goes to Lopez, right side. He's trying to get over to that sideline. Hit it about the 40-yard line, maybe the 41, but he's not going to have enough for the first down. Give him 3 yards. 3 rushes, a total of 7 yards for him. And it's going to be 4th down and 1 yard to go for the Pirates. Here we go on 4th down. They're going to keep offense on the field. Bouncing outside, it's Jacob Green. He's got the first down, gets it almost out to midfield. Avoids that initial contact, bounces outside. Most everyone was in the box there. He just found some green grass off tackle and picked up more than enough for the first. Give him about 7 yards on that carry. Be 1st and 10. Powell County from their own 48-yard line.
I know the closest one to you goes side to side, and the other one does like you're up and down.
Same formation, 2 wing backs to the left. This time it's going to be the quarterback, Larison, keeping the football. He marches right up the middle of that formation, picks up about 5 yards on first down.
5-yard gain.
Be 2nd and 5. And this, in a nutshell, is the Powell County offense, and it's pretty effective on the ground. They're averaging over 300 yards a game. As I mentioned, leading rusher is the quarterback, Larison. He's putting up 88 rushing yards a game. That was his first carry. We see 5 yards from him. Here we go on 2nd down. Larison running back in motion. He's going to toss it to Lopez, who went in motion. He gets more than enough for the first. He's got room to run. Gets it all the way across midfield, of course. Gets it down around the 20-yard line. So about a 33-yard pickup, something like that for Lopez. on second down. Four carries, 41 yards now, unofficially for Lopez here on this first drive. 8:17 to go in the first. So glad you could be here with us tonight. Happy to be bringing you all the action from West Carter. On first down, Larison keeps it again, fakes a pitch, and brings it right back up the middle of that formation, chugging ahead for a few more yards. And that's what this offense is designed to do. 3 yards here, 4 yards there, march it down the field. He got 7 on that one, though, so more than enough as far as a first down rushing gain is considered. 2 carries, 12 yards for him unofficially. 2nd and 3, ball's on the 13-yard line. West Carter defense. 4 down linemen, and I see a flag thrown over on the far sideline, over on that West Carter sideline. Looks like it's going to be offsides against West Carter. So presumably that'll be first down for Powell County after that 5-yard penalty. It's 2nd and 3. It'll bring the ball down to around the 8-yard line. 7:39 to go. West Carter leads this one 7-0. Clock starting to roll, and here we go. First and goal, Powell County. Larison takes a snap, hands it off up the middle. Trying to see who the ball carrier is. Looks like that might be Tristan West McKinney, number 10, who had that football. It's about 7 yards, gets it all the way down to the 1-yard line. So 2nd and goal now for Powell County from the 1-yard line. They're looking to answer here. The West Carter opening onside kick and touchdown. Looking to get some points on the board of their own here in the first quarter. And here we go, 2nd and goal. Snap to Larison. He takes it himself. Brings it across the goal line for a 1-yard touchdown. Powell County. 3 carries, 13 yards for Aiden Larison, and Powell County's on the board now. It's 7-6. And we'll see. I see one change in personnel. Looks like going off is Tristan West McKinney. Coming on is Tyler Miller. But offense staying on the football field for Powell County. And here we go from the 3-yard line, looking for a 2-point conversion. Larison takes a snap, a toss off the hands of Lopez. He bobbles it, drops it again, and he's brought down deep in the backfield, so the PAT is no good. West Carter keeps their lead, but 1 point. It's 7-6. West Carter leads Powell County. Back after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV-compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
Raceland Christian Church, located at 210 Caroline Road, can provide you with a path to Jesus with Sunday morning service at 10:30, evening services at 6, and Christ-centered recovery services Tuesday night at 6, where over 250 people have surrendered their lives to Christ over the last 2 years. Raceland Christian Church also offers their Feed My Sheep food pantry while serving more than 150 Greenup County families each month.
This is Jason Likens, the lead minister at Raceland Christian Church. We're a little church with a big vision of serving our community for the cause of Christ. We invite you to come live out your faith with us.
Back in Olive Hill, it's 7-6. West Carter leads, and looking to answer here after a 1-yard touchdown run from quarterback Aiden Larison. On that drive, he had 3 carries, 13 yards. Julian Lopez, the tailback, 4 carries, 41 yards. Jacob Green had a carry for 7. Tristan West McKinney also had a 7-yard carry on that drive as well. 6:37 to go in the first, and we see an onside kick from Powell County. They do recover it, however. Waiting to see a flag. Didn't look like the football went 10 yards, so it's going to be West Carter football here. Yeah, there was definitely effort there. However, it was recovered at about the 48-yard line. That's where West Carter will take over with great field position here to start out this drive. 1st and 10 from the Powell County 48-yard line. We see the West Carter offense on the field in the huddle. Hayden Hall had one incomplete pass on the first play of the last drive. See what they do here. All in the gun. Dwaylen Dean offset to his right. A handoff goes to him up the middle of the formation. He's got room to run. 30, 20, 25, 10. Touchdown, Dwaylen Dean. I tell you what, first play of offense, West Carter with an answer. A 48-yard touchdown run by Dwaylen Dean. And West Carter goes back ahead now, this time by 7, with a chance here to put it up another point or two. We'll see what they do. Watch the replay there on your screen. I tell you, that hole was wide open. He took advantage of it, and he shows his foot speed here. Shows his ability to accelerate, gets downfield, and a big 48-yard touchdown by Mr. Dwaylen Dean. I see Wyatt Martin and the PAT team on, so West Carter elected to kick the PAT here. Presumably, if they make it here, they go ahead by 8 points. So here we go. We'll see how it goes. Martin 1 for 1 tonight. The snap, the kick, it's up, and it's good. So with 6:30 to go now, 7 seconds after the last touchdown, one play of offense later, it's West Carter 14, Powell County 6. Back after this on the Kool Hit Sports Network.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carolina Boulevard in Grayson.
And we're back here on the Kool Hit Sports Network. That 48-yard Dwaylen Dean touchdown run brought to you by Johnson Chiropractic. Let Dr. Shannon Johnson help you get back in the game of life. We see another pooch kick. That one caught at about the 35-yard line, maybe the 36. That's where Powell County will take over. They were able to string together a pretty methodical, pretty effective drive that resulted in 6 points last series. So we'll see how they do here. We pretty well know their game plan. So unless they throw something at us that we've not seen, pretty sure it's going to stay on the ground and they're going to pound it right down the field, or do their best to do just that. 1st and 10, Powell County. 6:30 to go here in the first. It's 14-6 West Carter with the lead. Larison out of the pistol. We see a shift in formation and a whistle. I don't know. I don't see a flag thrown yet. We'll see what they're doing here. Officials coming together in the backfield. A question about something. A shift in formation, I'm not sure. I think they're making sure what they did there was legal, maybe. And the call is encroachment against West Carter, offsides against West Carter. So a 5-yard penalty against them. It'll be 1st and 5 now from the 41-yard line for Powell County. I guess in the shift there, the formation shift, someone somewhere on the line, or lined up on the football anyway, moved into the neutral zone for the Comets. Nonetheless, here we go. 1st and 5 now for Powell County. Larison out of the pistol. Lopez offset to his right. 2 wingbacks. Lopez goes in motion. A fake toss and a quarterback keeper up the center of the formation. He's hit at the line, but drags a defender ahead for a yard, maybe 2 yards. We'll give him 2. Second down and 2 or 3 to go. .608 to go. Clock rolling here in the first. West Carter with an 8-point lead. Here in a few minutes, we'll update you with some area scores. Or you can check the ticker at the bottom of your screen on second down. A handoff up the middle. It's going to be more than enough for the first down. Trying to see. I believe that actually that was Larison. He kept the ball. Got more than enough for the first. Got it out to the 48-yard line. Give him 4 yards there. 5 carries, 19 yards for him in this football game. We've got a timeout by Powell County. That gives me a chance to tell you that all timeouts brought to you by Music and Miller Funeral Homes in Greenup and Ashland, where they have been family operated for 70 years. Call 606-473-0099 in Greenup or 606-324-2141 in Ashland, or visit mfhfuneralhome.com. So with 5:39 to go here in the first quarter, your score, West Carter 14 and Powell County 6. Powell County's head coach. Coach Jones saw something there on first down, or something on the last play. To call a timeout here, he saw something he wanted to go over with his team now immediately. And be interesting to see if we see a personnel change or something that looks a little different here coming out of the timeout. Not sure what the reasoning was there, but they've got the football after gaining a first down one play ago. With 4:33 left in the first quarter, Ashland over Russell 6-0. Also in the first quarter, Highlands leads Raceland 13-0. And Fairview leads Greene of Ohio with 5:25 left in the first by a 6-0 score. Here we go here in Olive Hill. It's West Carter and Powell County. 1st and 10 for Powell County on their own 49-yard line. A toss, right side goes to Lopez. Great pursuit there by West Carter defenders. I saw 3 people in on that tackle, and Lopez hit hard. He's still not up after picking up 1 yard. Look on your instant replay there if you're watching. There we go. An immediate toss there. You see out in the open field, great tackling there by the West Carter defenders. Lopez back on his feet, but he's got to come out of the football game due to KHSAA rules. So it'll be second down, 9 yards to go now. Lopez, 5 carries, 42 yards. Waiting to see, I think, maybe Jacob Green, I think, went on for Lopez. We'll see who went on. Coach Barker over there also having a word with one of his defensive players. And here we go. Second down, 9 yards to go. Lopez out. In at tailback, going to be Jacob Green. He's got 1 carry for 7 yards here. That was one drive ago. A high snap. Larison takes it. A bootleg, kind of a counter play there. Quarterback counter. He keeps it. Hit at the line of scrimmage. He may have got back to the line of scrimmage. Definitely no gain. So 6 carries, 19 yards now for him. It's 3rd and 9. Good job there by the West Carter defense, sniffing out that misdirection play, the trickery there, and sniffing out the football at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 9. A stop here would be a big deal for West Carter. Powell County hurries to the line. Larison goes through his snap. He's under center, trying the hard count. Nothing there. I see a flag thrown by the white hat in the backfield. Wait and see what the call is here. False start on the offense. I think plan was there to call a timeout, I believe. Coach Jones thought they were maybe a delay, something like he was questioning the official, and the official said no, it was a false start. So we go from 3rd and 9 now to 3rd and 14. So the hard count works the opposite way for Powell County, puts them back deeper into their own territory. 4:25 to go here in the first period of play. It's 14-6 West Carter, 3rd and long for the Pirates. Motion again. Lopez back on the field. Another false start against Powell County. So that's going to back them up 5 more, make it 3rd down, 19 yards to go. Deeper and deeper into their own territory. They've got a long way to go to get to a first down. Ball's on their own 40. They've got to get it to the West Carter 41-yard line for a first down. Good poise shown here by the West Carter defense. Some motion and some movement up front for Powell County. No movement so far for West Carter. Here we go. Lopez goes in motion. It's going to be a trick play, a toss, pass down the sideline. A defender's under it, and is it caught? I believe it is. We'll wait for the official call. And incomplete. But I tell you what, a great effort there from Trace Rivers, almost hauling that one in. A long pass, way overthrown by Lopez to the intended receiver. It'll bring up 4th down and 19 yards to go now for the Pirates. Wishing he had that one, however. 4th and 19, and not sure what Powell County is going to come out and do here. We saw him a trick play there, but it's going to be a punt. Larison, the punter. And here we go. It's fielded by West Carter with some room to run. Getting it all the way over to the sideline, all the way across midfield down at about the 38-yard line. However, I see a flag thrown in the middle of the field. One defender down for Powell County. We'll wait and see. It was thrown behind the football, so we'll wait and see what the flag was. Defender down for Powell County is Jacob Green, and the call is an illegal block in the back against West Carter. So they do have the football, but they're going to be backed up from the original spot. Defender down there, I mentioned Jacob Green, and he went down on the punt return, but the punt return's coming back. 3:55 to go. Your score, West Carter 14 and Powell County 6. Ball's going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's a 15-yard penalty from the spot. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Comets from their own territory. The deepest they've had the football in their own territory, and still pretty good field position, their own 35-yard line. Both teams making their way back to the football, ready to resume action. We'll get to see this West Carter offense for the 3rd time. Both of the previous series have resulted in West Carter touchdowns here in the first quarter. Hayden Hall out of the gun. One receiver each way. Wing back to the left. Snap bobbled. And a pile up there. I'm not sure who's going to come away with that one. It looked like Hall might have scooped that one in. Yep, 2nd down, West Carter. So that'll go down as a loss of a few yards after the fumbled snap. Loss of maybe 4 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and 14 to go for the Comets. Clock down to 3:24, still rolling here in the first. 2 receivers to the left, ball close to the middle field, maybe shaded to the left just a bit. And a handoff to Dwaylen Dean. He tries to get it outside that sideline. He's got room to run again. Gets it across midfield, across the 40, and he's pushed out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. So a big pickup for him. 19-yard. Let's see where he went out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. So about a 35-yard run by Dwaylen Dean, and a big pickup there offensively. I tell you what, you give him the edge, he'll take it, and he'll get more than just that. So a 35-yard run by him. And here we go. On 1st down, another Dwaylen Dean handoff. He's going to get a few yards. He's forced out of bounds after about 4 yards. Be 2nd and 6. Over 100 yards already on the ground. No doubt about it for Dwaylon Dean. Unofficially, right at 130 yards for Dean here in this first quarter. Clock stopped at 3:01. Got a trip set. Ball's on the right hash. 3 receivers to the big side of the field. That's the left. Another handoff from Hall to Dean, and he's hitting the backfield, running away from the trips, trying to get over to the sideline, the West Carter sideline. That'll go down as a loss of about 5 yards for Dwaylon Dean. Be 3rd down. Actually lost about 6. Be 3rd and 11. Pressure there from the Powell County defense. Right place at the right time. 3rd and 11 for West Carter. Same formation, 3 receivers to the left. This time Dean offset to the left side of Hall. Jet motion from Coy Maddox, and a pass into the flats is caught by Maddox. No, that's not Maddox. That's Caden Thompson. He gets it across the 30 down to about the 24, 25-yard line. Clock still running. Nope, better than that even.
Gain of 7 on the play. Brings up 4th down.
It's going to be 4th down. He picked up about 7 yards, so 4th down and 4 yards to go. Clock still rolling down under 2 minutes. Ball's on the 26-yard line. 4th and 4, a big play here for the West Carter offense. They're leaving the offense on the field. One back in the backfield. That's Dean. Kell back to wing back, and a handoff goes to Dean. And he's brought down right about the 25-yard line. Give him a yard, but it's not enough for the 1st down. It'll be a turnover on downs. Powell County football with 1:15 to go here in the first quarter. 14-6 a score. West Carter leads. And Powell County takes over deep, somewhat deep, we'll say, in their own territory. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Crazy Ladies Cabins and Pizza, 254 Mile Road in Rush. Check them out online at crazyladycabins.com. That's crazy with a K. And you can also find them on Facebook. On 1st down, that one sniffed out in the backfield. Loss of a couple yards for Lopez. Makes it 2nd down, 12 yards to go now. Clock still rolling under 1 minute to go. Homecoming tonight for the West Carter Comets. So we'll have a little extended halftime show for you. A handoff on 2nd down. Goes to Tyler Miller. He gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. Not quite. Picks up a yard, we'll say.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, 11 yards to go. This could be the last play of offense for Powell County. Clock down to 10 seconds and no sense of urgency getting out of the huddle. So this is going to be that was the last play, I should say, of the first quarter of play. We'll wait till the clock expires so I can tell you that after 1 quarter of play, your score West Carter 14, Powell County 6. Back after this for the second quarter here on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Raceland Christian Church, located at 210 Caroline Road, can provide you with a path to Jesus with Sunday morning service at 10:30, evening services at 6, and Christ-centered recovery services Tuesday night at 6, where over 250 people have surrendered their lives to Christ over the last 2 years. Raceland Christian Church also offers their Feed My Sheep food pantry while serving more than 150 Greenup County families each month.
This is Jason Likens, the lead minister at Raceland Christian Church. We're a little church with a big vision of serving our community for the cause of Christ. We invite you to come live out your faith with us.
3rd and 11 here for Powell County. At the start of the second quarter, West Carter with an 8-point lead going into the second. It's 14-6. Powell County looking to convert here on 3rd and long. West Carter first 2 series of offense resulted in touchdowns. The last one resulted in a turnover on downs, and that's where we're at now. Powell County looking to get some more points on the board here. 3rd and long. And here we go. A shift in formation, and I think I saw an offensive lineman moving. We'll see. Yep, false start goes against Powell County. So that's the 3rd false start they've had in this football game, and 2 of them anyway have come off of that shift in formation. So Powell County goes deeper into their own territory now. It's 3rd down and longer to go, 3rd and 16 for the Pirates. Good discipline shown by West Carter. Again. Here we go. Snap goes to Larson. He's going to drop back to pass under a little bit of pressure. He's hit. Tries to sneak away. Shakes off one defender, and he's brought down in the backfield. Good pressure here from West Carter. Looks like I see a couple defenders back there. Definitely Peyton Walker back there and a couple of the defensive linemen. A big play here. So we go from 3rd down. I'll get it right one of these tries. 3rd down and 16 to 4th down and even longer than that. Ball's on the 16-yard line. They've got to get it out to the 35, so I'm going to say about 19 yards. 4th and 19 to go. And I believe we might just see a punt again. Safety drop back for West Carter. This time the punter is Jacob Green. A decent punt, crosses midfield, but it's fielded. That's Isaiah Bond, who shook off one would-be tackler, gets it down to about the 40-yard line. So a decent return there by Isaiah Bond. It's going to be 1st and 10, West Carter Comets from the Powell County 40-yard line. Good field position again. We'll see if they can capitalize.
Yeah, I think he lost a little bit of his shirt on that play, too.
Yeah, I think you're right.
If it was flag football, that'd been great.
Jeff's here, by the way. Glad to have Jeff Irwin on with us. 1st down and 10. Yeah, no kidding, man. Flag football, that was down way back there. I saw that go flying. I thought there was a flag on the play.
Yeah, there was definitely some laundry on the field this time, but it wasn't yellow.
3 receivers to the left. Hall takes a snap, looking at the middle of the field. He's got his receiver, and he's open. That's Bond again. He cuts it back toward that sideline, trying to get to the pylon. Not able to do so, but a huge gain here on 1st down. And, Jeff, I tell you what, Coach Barker opened up his playbook a little bit.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at that on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay here. And as you can see, he just gets him right in the middle of the field. Fake the handoff, and then he is just off to the races there.
The ball, it was 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line. We're still trying to figure out where the football is going to be. It's around maybe the 3 or 4, so a 33, 34-yard pickup. 36, 37-yard pickup on 1st down. And do we have a timeout on the field? I believe we do.
We had a player down there, Chauncey.
Okay, I'm sorry. I missed that. I was still trying to do some math. So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 3, so a 37-yard pickup on 1st down from Hayden Hall to Isaiah Bond. That makes Hayden Hall 2 of 3 in the air tonight for 44 yards. And we're ready to resume action. Both teams, West Carter first out of their huddle, making their way back on the football field. A little reason to have some pep in their step here, up 8 points and knocking on the door of the end zone again.
Absolutely. You got to think, I was looking at some stats earlier on today, and you got Dwaylon Dean actually ranking in the top 10 in rushing in the state.
Absolutely.
Across all classes. And I said if he's not going to be up there here this week near the top, it's going to be everybody else had a great game, too.
Speaking of Dwaylon Dean, he gets the handoff here. He's met at the line, tries to bounce it outside, brought down by a few defenders. No gain on that one. That'll be second down and goal from the 3. He's got unofficially, again, this at halftime we'll have Zach Stevens up. He's the official stat guy. I'm just the guy who tries to keep it as I go. 8 carries, around 126 yards on the night for Dwaylon Dean already.
Yeah, he's having a fantastic night tonight. I mean, he's finding those gaps and really and even hitting the on the sweep. As soon as he hits there, he's a downhill runner.
That's right.
He goes nonstop and as fast as possible. He's like lightning out there tonight.
Spread formation. It's going to be a bobbled snap, and it looks like Powell County falls on it, Jeff, here on second and goal. So it's going to be a turnover here with 9:49 to go. Powell County is going to have the football, but they're going to be deep in their own territory. You see on the instant replay, brought to you by Grayson Sporting Goods. There's the snap, and it's off the hands. It looked to me like that could have been a designed direct snap to Dean. I'm not sure there, but nonetheless, bobbled snap, and it's going to be Powell County football.
Yeah, it went straight off his hands right there, and it was almost like a forward pass in a way, just where it kind of bounced like a volleyball pass forward there.
9:49 to go here before the half. West Carter with an 8-point lead, and Powell County with the football 1st and 10 from their own 3-yard line. Trying to get the toss out there to Lopez, and he gets it out of the end zone, maybe a couple yards. He gets it all the way out to about the 4. But we see flags flying down there, Jeff. I'm not sure yet what's going on, but they're all coming after the play.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that. It was a little bit extracurricular right at the end of the play there. You can take a look here on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. He gets the tossed out, gets it out to right around the 5-yard line, and then you got number 68 from Powell County and number 6 from West Carter. They just kind of get into a little bit of a wrestling match there.
So a 2-yard gain here. And I believe we're going to have offsetting penalties, Jeff. Personal fouls coming both ways.
Yeah, I would agree with that because it looked like, I think it was West Carter kind of tossed him down on the ground, then 68 kind of retaliated right after that.
There you go.
Both of them were involved on the extracurriculars there.
No question. Second down, 8 yards to go now for Powell County. Lopez goes in motion, a fake toss to him. Larison keeps it, and the turf monster got him. He had a hole. He had some room to run there off tackle left side. The turf monster got him, and he went down before the defenders could close down.
Yeah, that's one thing we always talk about. Of course, I know they've been talking about it quite a bit in the NFL as well, about artificial versus natural turf. That is not definitely a selling point for the natural turf right there.
This is real grass out here in Olive Hill. 3rd down and 8 yards to go now for the Pirates deep in their own territory. So a real opportunity here for West Carter to get a stop and potentially get the football back.
Exactly, and they got and they'll have excellent field position out there as well if they do get the ball back here.
And we see a flag flying here before the snap on 3rd and 8, and it's another false start, Jeff. That's 4 of them against Powell County called here in this first half of football. You got to think Coach Jones not happy about that.
There's a lot of miscommunications going out there amongst the in between the quarterback and everybody else.
Right.
And that's going to be half the distance to the goal, which is going to put it back to the original line of scrimmage there.
Back to about the 2.5, would you say, Jeff?
I think so. So they kind of benefited out being pushed back against, the end zone there.
Right. So the clock's still rolling down to 8 minutes to go before the half. It's 14-6. West Carter leads. Powell County with the football, 3rd and 10, and it's a handoff. This time it's going to go to Tyler Miller, and he's got nowhere to go. Maybe a yard, maybe give him a couple yards, actually. I take that back. Give him about 3 yards. So 4th down, 7 yards to go now, and got to think we might see a punt here, Jeff.
Yeah, absolutely. You're pinned too far back in there, unless you're going to try a fake punt, but I would not do it with your punter in the end zone.
No, sir. So the clock stops here in the second. Nope, clock's still rolling. I'm mistaken there. Down to 7:18 and still rolling. And here's the snap and the punt. A line drive, low kick. It's going to drop at about the 30 and roll to about the 44-yard line. That's where it's going to be downed. So, again, West Carter takes over 1st and 10 in their own, in Powell County territory. I'll get it right one of these days. In Powell County territory. Good, like you said, good field position. Presumably, another opportunity here for West Carter. They've just got to capitalize.
Absolutely. They kind of break through a few of the miscommunications they had a little bit earlier on.
Sure.
Like I said, that missed snap there, really hurt them where they were on the goal line.
Yes.
But right now, keep it on the running game. Of course, they've had some good passing here tonight too as well here. So,
yes, sir.
And it's kind of tough when you're going up against a team that's primarily a running team. You don't know how much practice they get in on the pass.
That's right. That's right. On 1st down, Hall out of the gun is going to hand it off to Dwaylen Dean. He's got a little room to run on 1st down. Picks up about 5 yards. Makes it 2nd and 5. And, Jeff, Hayden Hall, 2 of 3, 44 yards. A huge play a few moments ago. That's what got it down deep into Powell County territory, a 37-yard gain. West Carter, and I've heard Spencer say this, and it stuck with me because I wholeheartedly agree. West Carter, more than capable of the big play.
Absolutely. Actually, I got Spencer in my other ear here.
I know. And he can't even hear me, and I'm giving him a shout.
I know.
Yeah. On 2nd down, an incomplete pass over the middle of the field. Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, he was saying that definitely an opportunity here for West Carter to eat up a lot of this clock right now because, you're on the short field right now. Just keep the ball moving forward, getting 4, 5, 6 yards per run.
It doesn't have to be the big play.
Oh, absolutely.
Methodical drive.
Yeah, you're up by 8 right now. It's still a one possession game, but definitely if you can pick up just one touchdown here before the end of the or even a field goal,
sure.
Out
Points
there as
on the
well,
board. Yep.
Make it a 2-possession game. That's where they want to go into coming into the half.
And then they get the ball after half too. Jet motion, a handoff is going to go to Caden Thompson. He gets some room to run down that sideline, crosses the 20-yard line, and we're waiting to see, did he go out of bounds? I think, yeah, a big 1st down nonetheless, about a 19-yard pickup. He gets it down to the 20-yard line. We'll watch here on our screen the Grayson Sporting Good instant replay, a jet play. Thompson shows his speed now. He gets it out there to the sideline, and he's 1 foot out of bounds there at about the 20. That's why I was waiting to make the call. But it was definitely, he did step out of bounds there at about the 20-yard line. A 19-yard pickup on Caden Thompson's first carry of the evening.
Yeah, that was a great run there for him. He was about 6 inches away from a touchdown there.
That's right. That 1st down and all 1st downs, West Carter 1st downs, brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, see the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy. On 1st down, Dwaylen Dean gets the carry. And I'm waiting to see where did he go down. I see a helmet on the ground there too, Jeff.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about here is just that, helmet down on the ground. Looks like it was number 72.
Yep, that is Tanner Wolf.
Yeah, he was definitely not happy about that play there. Of course, as I said, I got Spencer in my other ear, so we're kind of hitting back and forth in between on that a little bit. But yeah, he was definitely not happy about that and having to go out and sit for a play.
Sure, but that's a safety rule, and I totally get it. 2nd down and 13 to go here after the loss of 3 yards, and still a delay here on the field, waiting to see the officials having a chat with a couple players there. Caden Thompson.
Yeah.
Not sure what the White Hat's doing there, are you?
Yeah, I think they're trying to figure out if, he had his helmet off, and I think he put his helmet back on, but he didn't go off for a play.
Right.
But yeah,
he's still on the field.
That's a little bit of communication that they're going to have right there. Determine, was it ripped off, or did he just lose it just on his own accord?
Right. He's still on the field, so here we go. It's 2nd down, 13 yards to go. 2-by-2 set for West Carter. Hall out of the gun. Dean offset to his left. And here we go. He takes a snap. Another handoff to Dean with a little bit of room to run. And a flag, and I think I know what that was going to be.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll take a look at that. And actually, another flag comes in there right near the end, so we'll have to see what that's going to be. Yeah, horse collar.
Yep. That's what I saw.
And then a sideline warning.
There you go. So that's no yards yet, just a warning to the sideline. Hey, back up. And you see on your screen the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. No question. You know, if a tackle is made and it's the top of the back of the shoulder pads are used, or the jersey, anything like that, it's a horse collar, no question about it.
Yeah, you see just number 3 there from Powell County, just coming right in and trying to get the shoulder.
Sure.
But just was not right in the range there.
That's right. Ball down to the 9-yard line there after the 15-yard penalty.
And RX Pharmacy once again.
Yes, sir. Red 8 RX Pharmacy. Yeah.
I was going to say RX, but RX is the pharmacy on there.
Yeah. First and goal for West Carter from the 9-yard line. Hayden Hall takes the snap. A fake handoff. He's going to throw it over the middle of the field, and it's dropped. Almost a touchdown. He had his guy, Kel, back just off his fingertips. And I see more laundry on the field, Jeff.
Yeah, somebody failed to do their laundry this week, and they're dropping it everywhere out there tonight.
That's right. Personal foul against Powell County, so that's going to move West even closer now to the end zone, move them half the distance to the goal, and it'll be first down.
Yep, so that's going to be another first down there by Red 8 Pharmacy.
Red 8 RX5.
Yeah.
Yep. You're the man, Jeff.
Yeah, I'll get the name of it right here before too long, but yeah, that's going to be half the distance to the goal, and that's going to be first and goal there for the Comets.
Ball's right on the 5-yard line. All I believe is he's going to take the snap, hand it off to Dean. Dean spins the shed off one would-be tackler, gets it down closer to the end zone, picks up 3 yards at least.
Dean with the carry.
And it's going to be second down.
On
no, I'm sorry. It's
brings up third down.
Third down. That wasn't first down. It just moved it halfway to the goal. So it's on second and goal. He picks up 3, gets it closer. We're down to the 2-yard line now. And it's third and goal from the 2. Two receivers to the left now. Dean in the backfield. Hall out of the pistol, takes a snap, hands it off to Dwaylon Dean, and he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown. West Carter from 2 yards away with 4:26 to go. West Carter goes up by 3 scores in this football game. A 2-yard touchdown run by Dwaylon Dean, and West Carter goes ahead by even more on the scoreboard.
Yeah, as we see, untouched right through there. That one brought to you by Chiropractic, Johnson Chiropractic out there. And a great little run there for Dwaylon.
White, Martin, and company on to try to tack on one more. It's 20-6 now. That's Dwaylon Dean's 3rd touchdown of this first half of football. The kick's up, and I hear a whistle during the play. Flag thrown over on that West Carter sideline.
Yeah, that was movement on the on the defense there.
Okay.
All right. On the left side, they're going to wave that one off, and so they're going to replay that one once again.
All right. Martin, 2 for 2 tonight, and PAT's looking to be 3-3 here in just a moment. Flag was thrown over on that West Carter sideline over on the far side of the field from your view on your screen. And here we go. The snap and the kick, it's up. And it's good. So with 4:26 to go here in the second quarter, your score, West Carter 21, Powell County 6. Back after this on the Kool Hit Sports Network.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Border Sporting Goods has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders also has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
And we're back here on the Kool Hit Sports Network. Glad to have you along. 4:26 to go before the half. West Carter takes a 3-score lead. It's 21-6. And Wyatt Martin's kickoff is in the air. Another little pooch kick over toward the 30-yard line. Fair catch called for. It's dropped, but the receiver, the returner, falls on it. It's going to be 1st and 10, Powell County from about the 26-yard line, I believe. 27 maybe.
Yeah, they've had a few problems here tonight catching that kickoff. I think they've tried to take the fair catch just about all night.
Every time, yep. Well, at least when it's kicked to them.
Right. Yeah, except for the onside kick that they had there at the beginning. But
yes, sir.
But they've called fair catch, and I think just about every time it just slips right through their fingers.
Yeah.
And heads out there.
Maybe that's something to focus on in practice this week. Good possibility.
Yeah, we're saying that probably something that should have kept the play rolling on there.
Yeah.
Instead of calling it dead, where he muffed the catch there.
Yeah, no kidding. So on 1st down, a handoff goes to Lopez, right side. Picks up a yard. Maybe 2 yards, we'll say. That's 9 carries for him. Unofficially 44 yards on the ground here in this first half. Averaging 88 a game. Clock now down under 4 minutes, here before the half. Don't forget, at halftime, Zach Stevens will join us, the official stat guy for West Carter. He'll have a rundown of all the first half stats for both teams offensively. We'll also preview the second half on the halftime show. Handoff on 2nd down is Lopez again. He fights off a couple would-be tacklers right there in the dust bowl in the middle of the field, Jeff. And he's going to pick up about 5 yards.
Yeah, we were using that spot earlier on this week during Powder Puff as a yard marker that we had there. Of course, the field not being painted on Wednesday for that, but we were like, that's right around the 30-yard line.
There, that's pretty close, Jeff.
It is.
Yep. 3rd and 3. Another handoff goes to Lopez. He's getting in behind those blockers, but I tell you what, a great job there defensively by West Carter. Forward progress stops right at the 39. So it's going to be enough. A 3-yard pickup here for Julian Lopez. 52 yards on the night for him. And that's enough for a 1st down, Powell County. Clock now under 3 minutes to go here before the half. Powell County trying to string together a scoring drive here, get some points on the board somehow because, like we talked about, like you mentioned, Jeff, West Carter gets the ball after halftime. Another shift in formation, another whistle. This time it's a false start again. I think that's 5, maybe 6 of those. We'll get the official stats on that at halftime.
Exactly. That's another one of those things that they're going to have to get back in and at halftime and try to figure out how to get everybody set.
That's right.
I mean, they're getting real close in on that shift when they're putting about 2 or 3 in motion.
Maybe if they can't figure out how to get everybody set, just don't shift anymore.
Exactly.
At this point.
It's like stay put, wait until the quarterback moves, and then do your job.
We're going on 1.
There you go.
Yeah. 1st and 15 now from their own 33-yard line. It's Powell County football. Locked down close to 2 minutes. A handoff on 1st down. This time it's Tyler Miller, the ball carrier. And a decent gain for him. A pickup of several yards. Gets it across the 40. Pickup of 9 for Tyler Miller. That's 2 carries, 10 yards for him. 2nd down and about 5 yards to go. Clock under 2 minutes to go before the half. Powell County you would think there would be a bit more urgency in their play calling, getting on the football here, because we're down to right at a minute and a half to go before the half. Another handoff. Again, it's Miller. He gets it back to the line, picks up maybe a half yard. It's third down.
Brings up third down.
3 carries, 12 yards for him. 3rd and 4. A big play here for both teams. West Carter getting a stop here would potentially mean they go into the half still up 3 scores. Powell County desperately wanting to get some more points on the board here before the half. Larison takes the snap, keeps it himself. He's going to have the first, brought down and right at midfield, maybe just across midfield. Give him 7 yards and a timeout from Powell County with 53.5 seconds to go here before the half. That timeout, all timeouts brought to you by Music and Miller Funeral Homes in Greenup and Ashland, where they've been family operated for 70 years. Call 606-473-0099 in Greenup or 606-324-2141 in Ashland, or visit mfhfuneralhome.com. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by JD Flooring of Greenup. For all your carpet and flooring needs, see the good folks at JD Flooring. By Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance need, home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Also by Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more. The Greenup County Public Library. Also brought to you in part by James Do It Best Hardware in Olive Hill. For all your hardware needs, see the great folks at James Do It Best Hardware, Scott Street in Olive Hill, a proud sponsor of high school athletics and academics. So here we go with 53.5 seconds left here before the half. Powell County calls a timeout. They've got the football right on the West Carter side of midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the West Carter 49-yard line. And Powell County, maybe Coach Coach Jones was drawing something up there, had something in mind for a big play here. It'll be interesting to see what they do here, Jeff.
Yeah, absolutely. They got one timeout left in their back pocket. Still enough time to get down the field a little bit, but you're going to have a big play right here.
Larison takes the snap, drops back, throws it into the flats, and it's uncatchable, really. Ball just not able to be caught there. Falls incomplete.
Yeah,
second down.
Just threw that just a little bit short there. Receiver did a great job reaching out, trying to get it. Was able to get a fingertip on it, but you got to get that right into the numbers of that receiver there and give him a chance to run downfield.
Sure.
You need, at this point in time, you need a real good catch and run.
And he had his guy. He
absolutely.
Threw that underneath route. It was there. Ball just off target.
Yeah, that time West Carter, they packed the box as they usually do, especially against this type of offense that they have.
Second down, 10 yards to go. This time, the ball stripped away, and it's West Carter football. Unbelievable. I didn't see it happen, but off to the races is West Carter. It's going to be a touchdown, presumably. That's Ethan Bledsoe in the end zone with 34.7 seconds left. Ethan Bledsoe with a huge strip. We're going to watch it here on our Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Somewhere in that mess, Ethan Bledsoe comes away with the football. Some great blocks there from his teammates, and a touchdown by Ethan Bledsoe. A 49-yard touchdown. Great block there from Tabor Tackett, sealing the deal there after Bledsoe comes away with the football. And it's 27-6, West Carter.
Yeah, that's almost reminiscent of in the AFC division or divisional championship when Cincinnati's big man just takes it and goes all the way down the field.
Yes, sir.
Wouldn't surprise me if he needs some oxygen on the sideline over there right now.
I'm going to say, without looking at the stat book, I'm going to say it's Ethan Bledsoe's first varsity touchdown. What do you think, Jeff?
Well, he has run in a few different offensive sets, but usually here lately he's been in on the line. That's going to be good.
Yes, sir. The PAT is up, and it's good. So with 34.7 seconds left before the half, West Carter takes puts another one in. It's 28-6. West Carter leads Powell County. Back after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
With 34 seconds to go before the half, Wes Carter, after a fumble, stripped football, Ethan Bledsoe marches it down the field and puts another one in the end zone. It's 28-6, and here comes Wyatt Martin on. It kicks up. It drops at about the 34, and this one's fair catch called for. It's caught at about the 34, I believe. So with 34 seconds, it's going to be 1st and 10, Powell County from their own 34-yard line.
Yeah, they still got quite a bit of distance. They're going to go into a major hurry-up offense here.
That's right.
As I said, they do have one timeout in their back pocket that they can use.
Sure.
Of course, depending on if they start going to the air here, Wes Carter may have a chance.
No doubt.
No doubt, because they got all 3 timeouts to use.
Hey, that's exactly right. And Wes Carter defensively doing a great job tonight.
Yeah, because we were talking about earlier on in this game. Wes Carter could easily be a 2-1 team right now.
No question.
Instead of a 0-3 team.
No question.
And
really a 3-0. I mean,
that's true.
Just saying. Yep.
Yeah, they could be undefeated at this point in time.
Yep.
And it's one of these things that right now they're kind of getting out there and saying, hey, this is who we are.
Yes.
They're finding out what's working, what's not, and they're going with what works.
No doubt about it. On first down, it's going to be a keeper from Larison. He's trying to get over to his own sideline, shakes off a couple would-be tacklers. He's got some room to run, cuts it back into the middle of the field, 20-yard line, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Aiden Larison, a 64-yard touchdown run for Powell County. And that 64 yards unofficially, again, puts him at exactly 100 yards on the night.
Yeah, just had a great sweep play on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay there, weaving in and out of traffic, just like he was, not at the bumper cars. He was not being touched. Period.
That's right, and shows his ability. That's why he's the team's leading rusher right there. Offense stays on for Powell County. Here we go, the 2-point conversion. Larison takes a snap. It's a toss to the left side to Lopez, and he's brought down short of the goal line. So with 20.6 seconds to go before the half, your score, Wes Carter 28, Powell County 12. Back after this on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
A 64-yard touchdown run by Powell County quarterback Aiden Larison makes it Wes Carter 28, Powell County 12. And Wes Carter with 20.6 seconds to go here before the half. And the onside kick, not going to go 10 yards. It's going to stop at about the 47-yard line. So great field position here for Wes Carter.
Yeah, it was awesome field position there. Hit it right about 5 yards. It was lucky enough to get it rolling about 3 more yards out there.
The rule is the ball has to go 10 yards before it can be touched by the kickoff team.
Exactly.
And if you're West Carter, why would you touch it anywhere else? That just makes it a live football. If it doesn't go across the 50, don't touch it because it's not a live football.
Well, we've seen that even in the NFL and everything of teams touching the ball when they should have never even thought about it.
Absolutely.
And end up with bad results.
It'll be 1st and 10 West Carter from the Powell County 47-yard line. So another play, at least a play here for West Carter. A 2-by-2 set. Hall out of the gun. Dean to his right. Jet motion from left to right by Isaiah Bond. A fake jet handoff. A great block out of the backfield by Dean. And a throw downfield is going to be intercepted with 15 seconds to go before the half here. As catch is made at about the 15-yard line. And we've got flags flying way back at the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, there's flags everywhere out there.
Waiting to see how this all shakes out, but presumably it is a turnover, I think, because of the placement of the flags and all that.
Yeah, and the timing of the flags as well.
Right.
The interception happened, and then everything started rolling.
Sure. Waiting to see what the official's call is here. Honestly, Jeff Mize, we're down here on the football. I didn't see what happened back there behind the ball.
Yeah, I was about ready to show the instant replay of the turnover, but should have probably hit another one on there for that. But it looks like it's all going to be against West Carter.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's going to be about 30 yards worth of penalties there.
A personal foul and an unsportsmanlike called against West Carter. And like you said, the timing of the flags, both of those penalties were after the interception was made. So
exactly. And where it was a personal foul, on there as well. They're all dead ball fouls.
Yes.
What they had. And so those are going to pile up on there for West Carter, giving Powell County excellent field position coming up here. Of course, time's not there on their side right now, 14.6 seconds.
Sure.
But they're about where they were at, where they got the kickoff at.
Yeah, the interception was made at about 13, and then the 30 yards of penalties brings it out to the 43-yard line. So we'll see what they come out and do here. They've only thrown the ball tonight 2 times, both of them incomplete. It's going to be Larison and Lopez in the backfield. Wing back as well. Quarterback keeper off the edge. Larison trying to get out there, but a great open field tackle there by West Carter's. That's Dwaylon Dean out there, Jeff, making that tackle. We know he's capable of getting into space, and he's also capable of closing down in space.
Absolutely. He did a great job on that. We got a player down here. Doesn't look like he's hurt too bad, just a little bit shooken up there for Powell County.
That's right.
Number 65, it looks like he's back on his feet and making his way back here. But, yeah, Dwaylon Dean, he's got the speed that you need to get everything done. He's doing it on the offensive end here tonight, with his rushing and everything. But then also he's taking care of the ball on the defensive end as well.
Sure.
And shutting down those rushing lanes that, and that's where Powell County's kind of struggling there a little bit tonight, is that they're running into a huge defensive line there of West Carter.
That's right.
And they're not giving up a whole lot, a whole lot of ground on the field here tonight.
I talked about that at the beginning of the game. When both teams were on their respective sidelines or on their each end of the field, looked like they were pretty comparable. But then when each team lined up, West Carter definitely winning that size battle for sure.
Exactly. You got the size and the speed.
Sure.
You got the quarterback there, Powell County.
Yep.
He's been doing a great job as their quarterback, running back, complete utility man out there.
That's right.
But he's one man, and West Carter, they've been able to get it, minus that turnover that they had there. They've been dangerous both in the air and on the ground.
No question about it. 4.2 seconds to go here before the half. Both teams on the ball. It's Powell County football, 2nd and 5. And here we go. Larison takes a snap, drops back to pass, throws it a check down route. It's going to be caught by Jacob Green in space. He's got some room to run, but he's brought down at the West Carter 35-yard line. A decent pickup, about 18 yards for him but not near enough for a touchdown, and the clock expires here. That means at halftime, your score, West Carter 28, Powell County 12. We're going to step out, take a break. We'll be back for the halftime show. Don't forget, don't go away, because Zach Stevens will be up. He's going to go over the halftime stats with us for both teams offensively. We'll have a summary of the first half, the scoring summary. We'll talk about what we've got to look forward to in the second half, and maybe what we can expect from both teams coming out after halftime. It's going to be West Carter football. But we're going to step out and take our first break of the half. It's homecoming, so you don't want to miss any of this. Don't go away. Back right after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop. Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carolina Boulevard in Grayson.
State Senator Robin Webb would like to congratulate all the teams who made it to the 16th Regional Tournament and wish all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staffs the very best of luck in this year's tournament. State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on the hardwood, and will always strive to put our youth and children first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Again, have fun and good luck at this year's regional tournament from your state senator, Robin Webb.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Reyes Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Reyes Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
And welcome back to Olive Hill for the halftime show here from West Carter High School, where your score is West Carter 28 and Powell County 12. A few more scores to update you with from around the area. Got a few halftime scores for you. Looks like in the second quarter, Western Hills leading Morgan County 19-0. At the half, Highlands leading Raceland 26-0. Also at halftime, it's Ashland 21, Russell 10. And that's all I got for you right now. But I'll take that back. In the second quarter, Greenup County leading Montgomery County 14-0 at the start of the second quarter. That's the most updated score I got for you there. We're going to take a look at our scoring summary. I mentioned our score here in Olive Hill, West Carter 28 and Powell County 12, and I'll tell you how we got there. First score of the ball game came with 11:22 in the first quarter. That was a 35-yard touchdown run by Dwaylon Dean for West Carter with 11:22 to go in the first. And then a White Martin PAT made it 7-0. Then next on the board was Powell County. It was 7-6 after a 1-yard Aiden Larison touchdown run and a failed 2-point conversion on a fumbled toss play. That made it 7-6. And then one more score in the first quarter. That was a 48-yard touchdown run on the first play of offense following the Powell County touchdown. Dwaylon Dean from 48 yards out ran it in. And then a White Martin PAT that made it 14-6 after one quarter of play. Then in the second quarter, we were scoreless until 4:26 to go on the clock before the half. Dwaylon Dean punches it in from 2 yards out for the Comets. Wyatt Martin PAT made it 21-6. Again, Wes Carter with 34 seconds to go before the half. An Ethan Bledsoe touchdown after stripping the football from Powell County's Lopez from 49 yards out. Ethan Bledsoe, and then a Wyatt Martin PAT made it 28-6. 14 seconds of football later, a 64-yard touchdown run from quarterback Aiden Larison for the Pirates, and a failed 2-point conversion made the score 28-12 Wes Carter, and that's where we're at right now. For the halftime show, you see on your screen, it's halftime for, it's homecoming here at halftime for the Comets. So enjoy that. We're going to step out, take a break, and when we'll come back, we will have Mr. Zach Stevens with us to go over some first half stats offensively for both teams. And also, we'll take a look at what we can expect to come up in the second half. So don't go away. We'll be back right after this on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmondpharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Your local gym meets all your kids' athletic needs. Forget the long drives. Go to Cosmic Athletic Center in Olive Hill. We have instruction in all-star cheer, tumbling, basketball, volleyball, soccer, hip-hop dance, and pickleball at our 12,000 square foot facility. Or schedule your next birthday party with us. Our highly qualified staff works with athletes from 5 counties. Like us on Facebook or go to thecosmiccenter.com on US 60 by Rock Crusher Curve in Olive Hill. Phone 286-0239. Cosmic Athletic Center.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Fall hunting season is here, and Border Sporting Goods has your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reloading supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
And we're back here in Olive Hill for the halftime show, the homecoming game. It's Wes Carter 28, Powell County 12. We're now joined by the one and only Mr. Zach Stevens, the stat extraordinaire for Wes Carter. Dude, thanks for being on.
No problem.
You want to take a look at some stats of the first half here?
Well, I got you. Well, you know something mean, Chauncey G. When you're 0-3, sometimes it's hard not to freak out. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
But the cream rises to the top.
Yes, sir.
And on homecoming, the Comets are having the cream come out all over the place. But let's talk about stats. For Wes Carter as a team, they have 8 first downs, 3 penalties for 40 yards. They fumbled the ball once and have 1 interception. 16 carries for 160 yards. Passing hauls 2 of 6 for 44. That's total for Wes Carter, 22 plays for 204 yards. For Powell County, they also have 8 first downs, a lot of penalties, 8 for 60. They fumbled twice. One of those was brought back. 28 rushing yards for 168, or 28 carries for 168 yards. 1 for 3 passing for 18 yards. That's 31 plays for 186. Individually for Powell County, Lopez carried the ball 11 times for 49 yards. Green, 1 time for 7 yards. Larison, the quarterback, 12 times for 91 yards. Wes McKinney, 1 for 7. And Miller, 3 for 14. For Wes Carter, Hall Carried the ball twice for -4 yards. Dean 13 for 146 and 3 touchdowns, and Thompson has 1 carry for 18 yards, and that's about all I got.
Listen, Zach, I don't know about you, but the first half's been Dwayne Dean madness.
Oh, absolutely.
Dig it,
dig it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Through 146 yards, 3 touchdowns.
I think he had 97 yards through 3 carries, 2 touchdowns. He was not getting stopped.
Those are great stats for a complete game.
Absolutely.
First half.
Absolutely.
And he's proved too, man. You can speak to this. He's proved too. He's a playmaker on both sides of the football.
Oh, absolutely. I got his tackles here. I'm not sure how many he's got, but he's been involved in a lot of plays coming up and making stops.
Sure.
From that corner, sometimes corner, sometimes safety position, overhang there, and he's both sides of the ball. He's a playmaker.
Yep, no doubt about it. I tell you what, Zach, we're going to step out, take a break, and then when we come back, you care to stick on with us?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, back after this on the Kool Hit Sports Network.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. You know, they know you by name.
You know, you may not go in there for a day or several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Looking for a new ride? Stop by Fairchild's Auto Sales, where everyone is approved. Good credit, bad credit, even no credit. Fairchild Auto Sales is fast and hassle-free and can get you on the road with down payments as low as only $500. Plus, all purchasers receive a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty. With new inventory arriving weekly, Fairchild's Auto Sales is certain to have that new ride you are looking for. Need servicing on your ride? Fairchild's Auto Sales is now offering service work with oil change and brake service specials. Let Fairchild's Auto Sales earn your business. Call 606-494-2030 or visit fairchildsauto.com. Fairchild's Auto Sales, US 23 in Wortland.
State Senator Robin Webb would like to congratulate all the teams who made it to the 16th Regional Tournament and wish all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staffs the very best of luck in this year's tournament. State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on the hardwood, and will always strive to put our youth and children first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Again, have fun and good luck at this year's regional tournament from your State Senator Robin Webb.
And we're back here in Olive Hill. Chauncey Griffith, Mr. Zach Stevens, glad to have you along. Zach, homecoming here. I wanted to keep you on because you're a West Carter guy through and through.
Yep.
How's this week gone homecoming wise here in Olive Hill?
They always do a lot of class competitions with freshmen, juniors, everything. Powder Puff is always a big deal.
Yep.
They take a whole afternoon off for that. Play the Powder Puff game. They make TikToks. They have people go on and vote for the TikToks for each class. It's the kids really get into it. The school spirit comes out during homecoming week.
Absolutely. And I know for sure the Powder Puff game up here is a big deal.
Oh, absolutely.
Are you able to go to it?
I didn't get to go to the Powder Puff game. Me and Jeff, we did some commentary on Powder Puff one year. That was a good time. I didn't get to go to Powder Puff this year. Couldn't get out of work, but it's pretty cutthroat. Those girls don't go for flags; they go for necks.
Yeah, hey, I like it, man. Hey, speaking of cutthroat, middle school football.
Yes,
you're also the middle school football coach.
Yes.
How's the season going?
Right now we're 3-1, 4-1. We won last night against Bath County 26-6. We don't have many 8th graders. We're not playing an 8th grade schedule going forward, but we have a good group of 7th and 6th graders, and we got a good, strong JFL program thanks to Justin Tackett, one of my best friends. He really puts a lot into it for the kids, and has built that program to where we have good numbers all the way through.
That's awesome.
And you got to build from the bottom, and Coach Barker's involved with that.
Sure.
All the way through middle school and JFL, they're visible, the players are visible, and it gets a lot of people excited.
Is you're also the high school varsity softball coach.
Yes.
So you're busy all year long.
Yeah, and assistant basketball coach as well.
I forgot about that. Yeah. So you literally all year long.
Yeah.
You're pretty entrenched in West Carter athletics. Talk about that. Talk about what does West Carter athletics mean to this community?
I think for me, I never really kind of left. I went to Morehead State for a year and studied sport management, and I always kind of wanted to do this and kind of just stuck here. But for me and the guys that I'm around and the people that are around the programs, it's the small school atmosphere. We share a lot of athletes in all sports. You get to know these kids, and they become part of your family. And you want to see them succeed on the field, obviously, but you want to see them succeed in life and be a part of their lives is what matters more to me than anything on the field.
No doubt about it. And I'll tell you this, in my limited experience here in Olive Hill, I've done several football games here, a few this year. It's and I told Coach Barker this. It's easy to root for West Carter just because of the everyone that surrounds these programs. Man, quality people.
You see a lot of the same people, and everybody's goal is to obviously perform on the field, but also to impact lives and to turn out quality kids from your program.
I'm with you, man. Hey, one more question. We got to go to a break. When is the next middle school football game here at West Carter?
Next Thursday, we play Round County here. It'll be a 7th grade game, probably starting around 7 o'clock. And, everybody come out and support the Little Commons.
Hey, that's right. If you're in the area. We're going to stick around real quick, though, Zach, before we go to the break. We've got homecoming queen called Hannah Humphreys. Congratulations to her. You see there on your screen. We want to make sure we able to stick around and see that. Hannah Humphreys, 2023 homecoming queen here at West Carter High School.
Also, a big shout out to athletic director Ron Rayburn and Tim Harris for the midfield logo. They were out here after our game last night working on that all day today.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I talked to Ryan before we went on the air, and I told him, dude, it looks awesome.
Looks great.
It really does. All right, we're going to step out, take a break. You see on your clock there, we'll have an extra 3 minutes added on for teams to warm up. But we're rolling into the second half with your score, West Carter 28, Powell County 12. Zach, thanks again, man, for being on.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Back after this on the Kool Hit Sports Network.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Bright Beginnings Preschool, located in Raceland Christian Church at 210 Caroline Road, provides quality childcare with Christian values to more than 30 students currently enrolled in the school. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Bright Beginnings Preschool is available for nearly every schedule while offering a peace of mind while your little one is away. For more information, contact Heather Scarberry at brightbeginnings@racelandchristian.com or call 606-834-9241. That's Bright Beginnings Preschool, 210 Caroline Road, Raceland.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Gear up for the ultimate football experience at Clark's Pump and Shop. Score big with our winning selection of savory chips, dips, snacks, and a variety of hot and cold beverages to fuel your game day excitement. When it comes to satisfying your hunger and thirst, we've got your game day covered. So before the next coin toss, make a winning move and shop at Clark's Pump and Shop, where Bluegrass fans fuel their excitement. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Back here in Olive Hill, under a minute to go here in the first portion of halftime. We'll have an extended 3 minutes here in just a few minutes. Jeff Irwin back with us, and Jeff, coming out of halftime here, it's going to be West Carter football. What do you expect to see here coming out in this first series?
Well, first of all, I want to congratulate the junior class for winning the Spirit Week competition.
Oh, yeah.
They announced that just right after Hannah Humphreys. We want to congratulate her as well for that. But, yeah, coming out here for West Carter, they're making a statement here tonight.
That's right.
Because they've had, really close games all this season.
Sure.
And, they're finally putting some things together. And so that they're coming out, and I have a feeling that they're going to go right back to the ground.
Yep.
Let's try to get some sweeps going on. When that maybe starts drying up a little bit, they'll start pulling it out and going out to the air.
Hey, I think I'm right there with you on that, Jeff. And sorry, I pulled my microphone away. I think that if I'm Coach Barker and his staff, my goal is to control this game in every aspect. I'm up a few scores. Everything seems to be clicking pretty well offensively and defensively, both, minus a few plays on offense. But the fact is, I'm controlling the clock, like you said. I'm going to keep it on the ground as much as I possibly can. I mean, the fact of the matter is, Dwaylon Dean has 146 yards, 3 touchdowns in the first half.
Exactly.
So we're moving the football. I'm controlling everything I can possibly control and keeping the football in my own hands.
Yeah, and one of the things that probably they want to get out there and do as well, like you said, control the tempo of the game.
Sure.
Because, they are up by a couple scores.
Sure.
So, they can, really try to put pressure on this Powell County defense.
That's right.
And keep them on the field. That's going to be the big thing is they want to keep the offense. They want to keep the offense off the field, wear down that defense.
Yep.
And then that way, so if something does happen coming into the fourth quarter, they've got they got the fresh legs.
That's right.
And everything else going out there.
You see, you can't see on your screen, but in front of me, Powell County making their way back over to their own sideline. And Jeff, I don't want to be this guy, but they don't look fresh coming over. They're winded. You got to wonder how much conditioning will come in. It was 70 degrees at kickoff. It's dropped a few degrees, but you got to wonder how will conditioning play into this second half.
Yeah, that's going to be real tough for them. Like I said, we're not for sure how their conditioning is. I haven't seen them play this season.
Right.
But, kind of coming in with being down to and of course, they're 0-3 just like West Carter is on the record.
Yep.
You don't want to have that, oh, here it goes again, top attitude. They got to, for Powell County, they got to come out and really start making, they got to come out with a good defensive stop.
Sure.
If you're Powell County right now.
You want the football back now.
Yeah, you want to try to get that. Wouldn't surprise me if they try to go for an onside kick here to start things off.
We've seen them do it 2 times.
They just got to put a little bit more oomph into it, put an extra little grunt on there because I think both times, the first one, they got really close. They were at the 8-yard line. The guy touched it and tried to fall forward to the 10 yards from that.
Yeah.
Second time, I think it went about 4 yards. You're going to have to put a little bit of an extra grunt into it.
Sure.
And try to throw them off because, of course, they've been doing that all night here as well. Their kicking game's not very strong. And so it's going to be one of those situations that West Carter, they're lining up right there on the 50.
No question.
Getting ready for that. They know this is not going to be deep. Your receivers, Dwaylon Dean, and I can't see who the other one is over there. They're only right around the 25-yard line.
That's right. They've got 5 guys, West Carter does, on the return team here, lined up right at midfield, anticipating.
They're expecting some kind of short kick. Or even just a little bit of a pooch kick that they have on there.
Sure.
We were talking with Spencer a little bit earlier, and he was talking about, like to know what the starting field position is for both teams. And, for West Carter, it's been pretty much almost on the Powell County side or almost, either knocking on the door or almost right into it for every one of their field positions. Starting off with.
Here we go, Jeff. A little pooch kick. It's going to land at about the 36 and roll into the hands of Mr. Dwaylon Dean. And he gets it across the 40 and up to about the 43-yard line. Somebody's helmet came off there for Powell County. No injury, though. It's going to be West Carter football to start things out here in this second half. Again, great field position.
Yeah, because I don't think they have started, especially on a kickoff. This is probably the worst field position they've had.
Yeah, I think second worst.
Yeah, second worst.
They were on the 35 once. Yep. Other than that, it's been in positive territory.
Absolutely. I mean, with one play, they can be right inside of Powell County territory.
That's right. It's going to be 1st and 10 West Carter here. 11:56 to go here in the second half, third quarter. Hall takes a snap, hands it to Dean, and he's got room to run. Gets it across midfield, down to the 40, down to the 30. He's off to the races. Is he going to be out of bounds? And he is right at about the 5-yard line. And, Jeff, I see another flag there, and I presume it's going to be another horse collar. I usually don't call them ahead of time, but I think that's what it's going to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a look at that on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Dean just got a great start off. He had some good blocking from his receiver down there as well.
Yes,
As you see, he just went right through there, and then there's number 1 giving him some good little interference there, and number 7 just goes through and grabbing whatever he can of Dean, and that just happens to be the back of the jersey.
Absolutely.
Right inside the collar area.
Looks like it's going to be first and goal, West Carter, after a big-time pickup there. Ball was on the 43, and it's down the West Carter 43. Now it's down to the 3-yard line. So about a $52-yard pickup on first down there. The handoff. Did you see who carried that football there, Jeff?
I did not see that.
I believe it was Dwaylon Dean again.
I say probably
Pretty
so.
safe bet, wouldn't you say?
That's who they're pretty much going to go to.
Yeah.
On there is Dean most of the time. Of course, we were talking, just on my other ear from Spencer on there. He was saying, remember, in almost this exact field position and everything, West Carter had that disastrous fumble.
There we go on second down. It's Dean again, and he gets it in the end zone from a yard out. A 1-yard touchdown run for Dwaylon Dean. And that puts West Carter ahead by even more now. It's 34-12. And we've got a player down for Powell County.
Yeah, of course, we got the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Just a nice little sweep out there to the left. Almost another horse collar there by Powell County.
Yeah, close.
Dean was just a little bit too fast. He had that hand there on it, but couldn't catch Dean in that case. And as you said, we do have that player down there for Powell County.
Player's up, walking off on his own accord, a little limp there. But with 11:01 your score, is West Carter 34, Powell County 12. Looks like the injured player for Powell County is number 3. That's Aiden Larison, which we know who that is. That's our quarterback.
And that's not who you want hurt right now.
No, sir. 11:01 to go. White, Martin, and company on to try to tack on one more. He's perfect from PAT tonight, trying to do it again. Here we go. The kick's up. And it splits the uprights with 11:01 to go here in the third quarter. We've got a flag on the play. We're going to keep it right here. It's 35-12 is the score. The flag thrown late. Want to see what it is before we go to the break.
And just a reminder there that that touchdown was brought to you by Johnson Chiropractic.
Yes, sir. You're the man, Jeff.
Personal foul on Powell County.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker, so there was contact made there after the kick. Wyatt Martin stood in there and took that, though, and it's 35-12. We're going to step out, take a break, back in just a moment here on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Rev up your autumn adventure and refuel at Clark's Pump and Shop. Make a pit stop and treat yourself to our assortment of snacks and drinks. Clark's Pump and Shop has the perfect treats to satisfy your fall cravings. From our seasonal lattes and iced coffees to specialty donuts and desserts. Don't just fuel up your vehicle, fuel your taste buds at Clark's Pump and Shop, your ultimate road companion. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
So after the penalty on the PAT, it's going to be deep in Powell County territory. Presumably, the ball on the 45-yard line. Wyatt Martin's going to kick it, and it's going to drop at about the 5 and roll into the end zone. So it'll be a touchback, 1st and 10, Powell County.
Yeah, if you took a look at of course, we were focusing in on the ball, but if you took a look down there at the Powell County kickoff, they left that whole side wide open.
Oh, yeah.
And Wyatt was there just trying to pin him right back
That's
as far
right.
as he could.
That's right.
Just a little, as you said, a little bit too much sauce on it.
Yep.
Went into the end zone for the touchback, but, it was a good heads-up play there by Wes Carter.
No question about it. 1st and 10, Powell County now from their own 20-yard line, looking to answer. Score update for you. It's Ashland 34, Russell 10 in the third quarter. And here we go. Larison is back on, takes the snap, hands it to Lopez up the middle of the formation. He finds a lane and has got more than enough for the first down. A good second effort for him. Gets it out to about the 46-yard line, a 16-yard gain for Lopez. It's first down, Powell County. 68 yards unofficially for Lopez on the ground tonight in 12 carries.
As we was talking about earlier, the quarterback there for Powell County, they're typically their running back as well, and
sure.
Got a little bit of the wind knocked out of him there during that last defensive stand.
He's back on and hands it off again here on first down, back to Lopez in the middle of the formation. I think that was short trap. He's going to get about 5 yards,
Second down.
and it'll be second down and 5. .05 clock rolling. It's going to be under 10 minutes here in the third quarter. Only 2 passes attempted by Powell County's Aiden Larison. Both of them fell incomplete in the first half. I'm sorry, 3 passes. 2 of them fell incomplete. One was completed for 18 yards. That one's going to be a handoff to Lopez. The ball comes out, but whistle already blown. Forward progression is going to give him 1 yard.
With the carry, 1 yard gain.
Make it third down and about 4 yards to go, a long 3 maybe we'll say. Ball on the 43-yard line for Powell County. Wes Carter looking for their first win of the season. Well, both teams looking for their first win of the season. Both teams coming in at 0-3. Here comes the third down play. Snap to Larison, a handoff. Goes to Miller. He gets it maybe back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard, but it's going to be 4th down.
I think that was Ethan Bledsoe on the tackle there for West. He was probably looking for another
yes, sir.
Rip and go for another 6.
That's a name we've said a time or two tonight, Ethan Bledsoe. Doing a great job defensively. Bledsoe and Tabor Tackett, both big names who come up with a lot of plays on the defensive side of the football for the Comets. Here comes a big play. It's 4th and a long 1. We'll say 4th and 2. And Larison drops back, and it's a fake punt formation. And a direct snap goes to somebody. I believe that's Jacob Green. It is, and he pushes the pile forward for a decent pickup on 4th down.
Yeah.
Give him about 5 yards.
That was the good old fumble Rooski that they had out there.
Yes, sir. Nothing like the fumble Rooski for a first down. 1st and 10 now. Ball in West Carter territory by a yard after that first down run by Jacob Green. There's the shift in formation. No movement up front. A handoff to Lopez on first down. He's trying to find somewhere to run, not able to do so. Good pursuit from the West Carter defense. Tackle there by West Carter's Ethan Bledsoe.
Another name we've heard quite a bit here tonight.
There you go. Gain of 1 for Lopez. 15 carries, 75 yards for him.
Got to give it to Powell County on that fumble Rooski play and everything else.
Yeah.
Direct snap, but then it was right down on the ground.
Absolutely. Clock still rolling. Lopez in the backfield, a fake toss to him. It's going to be a keeper by Larison. He's got a lane. He picks up, I believe, enough for the first down. Yeah, give him about 10 yards on that carry. Enough for a first down. And unofficially, that puts him at over 100 yards on the evening. Right about 104 yards on 10 carries for Aiden Larison. And I mentioned earlier, he's 1 of 3 in the air for 18 yards. Powell County so far stringing together a drive here. A low snap picked up by Larison. He marches it ahead for a gain of a couple.
Fumble on the play picked up by Larison.
Brought down hard there by
3 yards.
West Carter's Kel Back, another player who is a difference maker everywhere he goes. Give him 2 yards on the carry.
Brings up second down.
Second down and 8. Clock hasn't stopped, I believe, on this drive one time. 5.5 to go. Snap to Larison, a toss to Lopez, and he's brought down hard in the backfield. A great open field tackle there in space. That's Dwaylon Dean. Also back there's Tabor Tackett. And Jeff, a loss of,
third down.
What, about 4 yards?
Yeah, absolutely, about 4 yards. That was definitely a big hit there by Dean. I would put that as one of Bowman's big hits of the game right there. As we see it right there, he just plows right over him.
Stay tuned after the game for Bowman's Auto Service big hit of the game. Remember, for all your collision repair and auto repair needs, see the good folks at Bowman's Auto Service, Lexington Avenue in Flatwoods. And I think you're right, that was definitely a candidate. A fake handoff and a pass. It's caught out in the flats there. I wait to get a number, but
yeah, looks like that's number 12.
There you go, number 12. Arnett on the catch. It's 4th down, though. Give him about 5 yards on the catch. That's Arnett's first catch of the season, Jeff.
Well, Powell County usually is not they're not known for their offensive passing.
That's right.
That they have. Of course, you can't defensive pass anyway, but.
Yeah, there you go, yeah.
but yeah, they're not known for their passing. I think they've completed probably less than 10. I think what they say on the.
I don't know. I can tell you in just a few minutes. They've completed 2 tonight. And we have a whistle and a timeout from Powell County.
Powell County.
I'm looking here, Jeff. It looks like Larison in the air this season is 3 of 6.
3 of 6
coming into this game.
Right.
He's 2 of 4 here tonight. Hey, Jeff, that timeout, I should mention that timeout brought to you by Music and Miller Funeral Homes in Greenup and Ashland, where they've been family operated for 70 years. Call 606-473-0099 in Greenup or 606-324-2141 in Ashland, or visit mfhfuneralhome.com. And Jeff, timeout called by Powell County here on 4th down. If I'm Powell County, I know the severity. I need a first down here.
Yeah, this is situation that, of course, if you're West Carter, you want to shut the door right here.
Absolutely.
If you're Powell County, you got to keep yourself alive.
That's right.
I mean, right now everybody's probably thinking, well, they got to pick up the 7 yards or 7-8 yards that they need.
Sure.
For the first down, which that's important.
Sure.
But really, if you're Powell County, you want to put one in the end zone right here.
That's right. 4th and a long 7 yards to go for the Pirates. They come back onto the football, same formation. Larison out of the pistol. Takes a snap. He's going to drop back to pass under a little pressure. He gets it to his receiver. Shakes off a would-be tackler. That is Jacob Green out there in the flats, and he's going to be close to a first down. I think he might be short. Yes, sir. It's going to be about a 6-yard pickup, and it's going to be West Carter football. I haven't seen a signal yet, I will say, Jeff, but I did see the side judge over on the West Carter side take a West Carter football.
Yeah.
You see on your instant replay there, he's brought down right across the 30-yard line.
I'd put him almost to the 29 right there on the instant replay. Yeah, they're probably going to have to come out and measure this.
I think it's closer than I thought it was, Jeff.
Yeah, the spot looks good. I mean, if you see it right there on the camera, Spencer's got a great shot of it right there.
Yes.
He fell just over that 30, and they are bringing the chain gang out here right now.
A huge thank you to Spencer up there running the show on the camera end of things. That's why you're getting these great views. And you'll see in just a moment, chain gang on their way out. It's going to be close.
Yeah, preliminary is that the initial call on the field was that he was short.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That, you know, a lot of times when it's that big of a distance, they don't even measure. But I get it.
Well, at this point in the game,
yes.
Powell County, they need anything that they can to get there, and I'm sure that they were probably, the coaches on the sideline, and which.
Hey,
rightfully
Powell
so.
County, hey, I want a measurement. Absolutely. But, and especially it being this far over, away from the chains, I get it.
Yeah, you want to make sure it's there. Bring them out. Doesn't hurt anything, just takes up a little bit of time. Gets the chain gang a little bit of exercise here tonight.
That's right.
Coming across the field.
That's right. First and 10 West Carter now.
Yeah, this is an opportunity here for West Carter just to close the door right now.
And Dwaylen Dean with a nice carry on first down. And not enough for the first, but give him about 8 yards. And I think I see some action down the field. The white hat there got some words for the sideline. I don't see a flag yet, but I'm afraid somebody might be exiting the stadium without their own accord, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, from what Spencer's saying right now, that there's some fans that's from Powell County that's right here on the sideline.
I think I just saw them leave the sideline.
Yeah, so they're not happy with it.
Yep. Yep, it's an 8-yard pickup, and you hear the crowd cheering there. That these are West Carter people cheering their teams out there on the field.
Yeah, it's one of these situations that the officials are waiting until he gets out of there.
That's right.
You see, off to the side here, he's in the crowd right now. But the athletic director Ryan Rayborn right now is getting ready to escort him out. And like I said, the fans at West, of course they're pumped up right now.
Sure.
And of course now they got. I'm not sure if it's the sheriff's department or the school's police department because actually Carter County does have its own police department now.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because they got 2 officers, R.D. Porter, was SRO, the resource officer.
Sure.
Here for a long time, and he's now chief of police here in Carter County.
I like it.
And then actually one of the football players out there's dad, Will Cottle, is out there, freshman for West Carter, and his dad is one of the officers as well, coming in from the Moorhead PD.
Very cool. You mentioned Ryan Rayborn. You want to shout out that guy. He always treats us very well when we come here.
Yes, you got him, and then you got Jeremy Webb just right across the way here.
Yep.
Excellent ADs here for West Carter.
Dean with a handoff on second down. Initial contact made behind the line of scrimmage, but he bounces off a couple would-be tacklers, gets it out to the 45-yard line. About a 7-yard pickup for Dwaylen Dean, and Jeff, he's over 200 yards on the night.
Yep, and Red 8 Pharmacy, RX Pharmacy there.
Yes, sir.
Once again, are bringing you first downs here this season across all of our teams.
Very thankful for them and all of our sponsors. Want to mention for all your pharmaceutical needs, see Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. First and 10. Hall drops back to pass, and he's airing it out down the sideline. Has his receiver, and it's caught. That's Bond on the sideline. Shakes off a tackler. 10-5, touchdown. Isaiah Bond for 55 yards. Jeff?
That was great camera work there by Spencer.
Absolutely.
On the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. We see he just drops back, and Bond just beats his man. Throws it just to the outside shoulder, and you can see him celebrating right there,
sir.
And running it right in for the 6.
And I should mention there a great ball from Hayden Hall. He put it right where it needed to be caught, and that they make it look easy. I know that. 55-yard touchdown.
And Johnson Chiropractic bringing us that touchdown here today.
Yes, sir. Very thankful for them as well. Johnson Chiropractic. Let Dr. Shannon Johnson help you get back in the game of life. 41-12 the score. White Martin on the snap, the kick. And somebody got a hand on that one. So that one's no good. First one he's missed. But I tell you what, with 2:47 to go here in the third period of play, your score, West Carter 41 and Powell County 12. Back after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Your local gym meets all your kids' athletic needs. Forget the long drives. Go to Cosmic Athletic Center in Olive Hill. We have instruction in all-star cheer, tumbling, basketball, volleyball, soccer, hip-hop dance, and pickleball at our 12,000 square foot facility. Or schedule your next birthday party with us. Our highly qualified staff works with athletes from 5 counties. Like us on Facebook or go to thecosmiccenter.com on US 60 by Rock Crusher Curve in Olive Hill. Phone 286-0239. Cosmic Athletic Center.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
And we're back in Olive Hill. 2:47 to go here in the third quarter. It's West Carter 41 and Powell County 12 after a huge pitch and catch from Hayden Hall to Isaiah Bond from 55 yards out right before we went to the break. And I tell you what, all things are clicking tonight offensively so far for the West Carter Comets, Jeff.
Yeah, it's been their night here tonight. Dwaylen Dean's been putting on a exhibition out there and sprinting, and it's just been exactly what they need out there.
A little pooch kick is going to go out of bounds, so it's going to be Powell County football on the 35-yard line. Wait and see where the football is going to be spotted at.
Yeah, the flag.
40.
Yeah, it was over there on the side.
41-yard line.
Yeah, right about.
It goes out of bounds at the 41. Okay.
Yep.
There we go.
And then, of course, you got the legal procedure, which, a lot of officials don't, signal it, but that's what they got getting out there to the 41.
Absolutely. Spoken like a former official.
That I was.
Yes, sir.
I still remember my first ever football game that I had was Bath County. And I was thinking, well, rookie official, they'll put me on one of the, easiest games of the year. It was the game of the week.
Oh, my goodness.
They brought in the chopper and everything for that one.
A handoff on first down, and Lopez is gobbled up in the backfield, and it's going to go down as a loss. Looks like Jacob Waddell, Caden Thompson in on that tackle. Peyton Walker in the vicinity, as was Trace Rivers. Good job there, open field tackling by the Comets. Loss of 1. "17 carries for Julian Lopez on the night, around right at unofficially 70 yards, we'll say. We'll get the official stats after the game from Zach Stevens.
Well, that's why they take his stats and they put them across to everything on there, the KHSA.
That's right.
You name it and it's there.
Lopez again on second down. He's going to pick up a yard. Going to get it back to about the 40, maybe the 41-yard line. Be 3rd and 10. Good defense. Just good football right now from West Carter. They've got everything clicking. And, Jeff, we mentioned there at the half. I'm sorry to keep – I know you're doing about 99 other things over there, but we mentioned there at the half how will conditioning come into play. You can see I'm solely speaking about West Carter here. They're bouncing around and conditioning's not a factor for the Comets.
Well, pain and fatigue does not play as huge of a factor when you're up about 30 points right now, 29 points to be exact.
I think adrenaline might override that anyway.
Well, and I mean, you got to think for them as well that they're looking at if they can make the defensive stop here,
right,
and score. We've got a running clock in the fourth quarter.
That's exactly right. 4th down and 8 yards to go. Clock down under a minute to go here in the third. It's 41-12, West Carter. Ball is on the Powell County 43-yard line, and we've got a timeout, Powell County. We'll keep it right here. Don't want to miss any of the action. All timeouts brought to you by Music and Miller Funeral Homes in Greenup and Ashland, where they've been family operated for 70 years. Call 606-473-0099 in Greenup, or call 606-324-2141 in Ashland, or visit mfhfuneralhome.com. 4th down and 8 yards to go. Powell County takes the time out here. And just like Jeff mentioned before we read that spot, it very potentially one more West Carter score, it could be a running clock in the fourth quarter. And Powell County's aware of that too. They don't want to give up the football here.
They are. Yeah, right now, Powell County's just playing out there for pride. That's coming in from Spencer here and everything. They're playing for pride.
Absolutely.
West Carter, they're playing, the game of their life right now. And, I mean, this is going to give them a lot of confidence, especially coming into next week.
Sure.
Which is going to be for the battle for the barrel.
Yeah, a big rivalry game, East and West. If you don't know about it, look it up. It's a big rivalry. The stands will be packed. We'll have all the action here on Kool TV. But it's huge for West Carter to pick up a win this week going into next week.
Absolutely. If you go into a loss with that, you start thinking, what do we got to do?
That's right.
Because, that's the one game of the season that you can't lose for both sides.
Sure.
For West and East.
Sure.
Spencer and myself will be on the call that night and everything. And, I mean, it's going to be a great night. And actually even just announced today that East Carter is going to be on the Fired Up Friday from WSAZ.
There you go. On the big rivalry game. I know I'll be tuned in.
Yeah, it's one of those that you got to be at the school by 5:30. So if I was there, I would, of course, glad that Miss Moore giving them an hour off if they come in that time period.
Absolutely. We see a punt on 4th down. It lands at about the 21 and takes a West Carter roll right about the 21-yard line. Landed about the 20 and took kind of a sideways roll, more of a West Carter roll than a Powell County roll anyway. Nonetheless, it's going to be 1st down, 10 yards to go now for the Comets, and they're looking to seal the deal here. Look, keep control of the football here with 28 seconds left to go in the third. String together a drive, run the clock out, and get out of here with a W.
Yeah, that's exactly what West Carter's looking for right now. Picking up the win,
yes, sir.
Getting that goose egg off the front because they've been so close the last couple of weeks here.
Like I took it so far as to say they could very easily, not very easily, but it could be a 3-0 West Carter team without much difference in plays. And I see a flag on the field here, Jeff.
Yeah, I had a defensive lineman jump across the line. Of course, they always call that dead if they make contact.
Right.
We'll see what the white hat comes up here, and it looks like it's going to be offsides, and they're going to push them up there.
So instead of 1st and 10, we've got 1st and 5 yards to go now. Ball out to the 26-yard line. Score update for you. It's Highlands 33, Raceland 0 in the fourth quarter. Raceland still trying to get some points on the board. And here we go. Hayden Hall takes a snap, drops back, looking to pass, throwing it over the middle of the field. He's got a receiver, and it's caught. That's Caden Thompson. He gets it all the way across midfield, brought down at about the 25-yard line. So a 49-yard pickup for Caden Thompson on 1st down. And that 1st down brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, see the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy. And the clock rolling, both teams making their way to the football, but I don't think we're going to see another play of offense. You see on your screen there, though, a great pitch and catch from Hayden Hall to Caden Thompson. That's your last play of the third quarter of play. So after 3, our score is West Carter 41, Powell County 12. Back for the fourth quarter. Don't go away. Back after this on the Kool Hit Sports Network.
A significant number of people are both dehydrated and lacking the proper nutrients their body needs to function optimally. Intravenous therapy is a great way to refresh, refuel, and recover from the stresses of life. Bluegrass Drip offers intravenous therapy as well as aesthetics procedures that help remodel and replace collagen, all in a very relaxing atmosphere. For more information, call 205-285-1642 or go to bluegrassdrip.com. That's Bluegrass Drip Wellness and Aesthetics.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
And we're back in Olive. Glad to have you along. It's the start of the fourth quarter, and your score is West Carter 41, Powell County 12. And we just saw a nice pitch and catch from Hayden Hall to Caden Thompson for 49 yards. And here we go on first down. Hall with two backs in the backfield. He's going to take the snap, drop back, looking to pass again, looking downfield. He's under pressure. He's trying to shake some would-be tacklers off, but they're not would-be tacklers. They are tacklers. He's brought down deep in the backfield, all the way back to, we'll see where they spot that football, all the way back to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, that was kind of surprising. We had two receivers wide open.
Wide open, yes, sir.
Down the field, and just couldn't get there. Couldn't shake the defense on there.
Loss of 11 yards on that one. It's going to be second down and 21 yards to go. So we might just see another pass right here, Jeff.
Yeah, right now, being up by this much, and of course, you want to try to get the running clock, get this, game over with.
That's right. That's right. And
because you don't want to get anybody hurt right now.
No question.
Because, look at, Permian, Mojo, Bowie Miles and everything. He got hurt, when they were up big. You don't want to injure Dean. You don't want to injure anybody.
All under pressure. Tries to get it out to the flats there. It's incomplete.
Incomplete pass on the play.
He was under some heavy pressure there, and that very well might have been, I wasn't watching the play develop. I was watching him. That might have been design pressure, like a middle screen, something like that.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about with Spencer here just a second ago. He said, screenplay just didn't have enough time to fully develop out there.
That's right. Old Spencer. He's a good one to have around. I know that.
Oh, mate. Yeah, none better than him.
I agree. Under 11 minutes to go here in this football game. Third down and 21 yards to go. Ball's on the 36-yard line for West Carter here. Ball's going to take the snap, drop back, looking downfield, trying to get it out there, and it's off the hands of Caden Thompson, goes incomplete. A well-placed ball. Hayden Hall is doing a great job getting those balls where they need to be, just not able to be caught there.
Yeah, West Carter, in the past has always been a, running team.
Yes.
If they threw a pass, they did, especially on that run that they had to the semi-state.
Sure.
They had some good tight end plays.
Sure.
That they had, but otherwise, they're typically not known for their passing, but they're breaking it out there.
I like it. Opening up the playbook, Coach Barker is a little bit.
Well, and that's going to give your rushing offense a chance there, because if a team's going to come at you and they're either going to go up the guts, right in the box, or go off tackle.
You don't want to be one-dimensional.
Right.
Yep. So on fourth down, looks like we're going to see one more play here. As Hall, there's a collision in the backfield. Hall looking down the field. He's got a receiver, and it's caught. That's Caden Thompson, and it's a touchdown, West Carter. A 36-yard touchdown pass from Hayden Hall to Caden Thompson. And, Jeff, that's Caden Thompson's second big play on this drive.
Absolutely. Well, there's a flag on the play. Of course, we'll take a look here and see if we can try to figure out where it's at. He was wide open, just split the defense between the two there.
Absolutely.
On the comment.
And they just said an illegal man downfield, so that score is going to come off the board for West Carter.
I'll retract the previous statement. Not a touchdown, fourth down. replay fourth down, that is, after the penalty.
Yeah, sometimes it's one of those things that, you got a lineman just goes just
That's
a little
right.
bit too far.
That's right. That's unfortunate, too. However, West Carter with one more shot at it here after the penalty. Ball's on the 41 now. Fourth down and 26 yards to go. See what Coach Barker draws up here. Or are we going to see a punt? Looks like they're lined up to punt. Kell back, takes a snap. The kick is up. And it drops at about the 10. I see a flag over here on the Powell County sideline. But, when it comes to field position, that punt dropped in right about the 5 and rolled to about the 2. So great field position. However, we'll see what this flag is over here on the Powell County sideline.
Yeah, it's one of these that Spencer's saying that I think it may be an illegal formation that was set up.
Okay.
Probably, they'll go ahead and spot it there. Or it's a sideline warning.
Wow.
That's our second sideline warning.
It sure is. Sideline warning number 2 against Powell County. The first one came back in the first half. So a great punt from Kell back. And when it comes to offense, pretty field position doesn't get much worse than what it is right now for Powell County.
Oh, absolutely. It's right there at the one. We get a good shot of it there, right on our camera there by Spencer.
Great camera work, I'm telling you.
And he is right there. He was right. He goes, it's just outside the one.
There you go.
And, now here's a situation that if you're Powell County, they've had some plays for losses.
Sure.
And
With
the way that this West Carter defense has been pumped up and everything, it may, you may be seeing a safety on here.
I'm with you. A bobbled snap. It's going to roll out of the back of the end zone for a safety. So add 2 more to that score for West Carter. That makes it 43-12. And West Carter going to get the football back here with 8:56 to go.
Yeah, just like we said, just a mental error right there. You feel the pressure of, the field itself, and knowing that the defense is coming right at you, just didn't get a hand right off that snap there, and it rolled out the back of the end zone.
Yep.
And
over his head, and it was gone. Scores to update you with from around the area. It looks like Highlands 40, Raceland 0. That's with 3:40 left in the football game. Final score, Ashland takes down Russell 47-10. In the fourth quarter, Fairview leading Greene of Ohio 36-12. And Greene up right now on top of Montgomery County 14-7. That's in the third quarter. Also, other places in the state, it looks like Western Hills 25, Morgan County 0. That's in the third quarter as well. So West Carter going to get the football back here with a 29-point lead after the safety. Powell County pinned back deep in their territory. If you just tuned in, a high snap goes over the head of Larison, the quarterback. Here we go. Back deep is Dwaylon Dean. He's going to field that one at about the 25, and he's off to the races, getting it back across midfield over on his own sideline. And we're going to see where did he go out of bounds at, right at about the Powell County 48, 49-yard line, something like that. You see on the replay there.
And Powell County, that was their best kick there of the night.
I was going to say a great kickoff there.
Yeah, Dean, he had to float back inside the 30.
Yeah.
And then gets pushed out right there close to about the, just right about the 48-yard lines where they mark him at.
There you go. So about a 25-yard kickoff return for Dwaylon Dean. Final score for you, Highlands defeats Raceland 40-0. Here we go. All bobbles the snap. It was a hard snap picked up by Dean. He's going to get some yards, a lot more than originally anticipated. He just made those himself, got it over to the sideline, and gets it all the way down to about the 20-yard line.
25 yards.
Yeah, we can see there bobbled right there. It took us all by surprise there, but he picks it up and just takes right on off with it.
Absolutely. I think that was about a 29-yard pickup there for Dwaylon Dean, and it's 43-12, 1st and 10 for West Carter. Ball is on the Powell County 19-yard line.
And the Red 8 Pharmacy once again.
Hey, there you go, yeah. First downs, all West Carter first downs brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. See the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy for all your pharmaceutical needs. And a pass out of the backfield. A little wheel route goes to Dwaylon Dean on the sideline over there. Dean slow to get up over on the sideline, and I see a flag over here on the other side of the field over toward the Powell County side. I also see another a player who is down on the field. That's a Powell County player. Don't know the number, but Dean made his way back to the huddle, no problem there. So
yeah, Dean's a tough fella and everything.
Better believe it. Yes, sir.
And yeah, it's a personal foul there against the Comets is what they're going to call.
Jeff, I tell you what, let's step out, take a quick break with 7:44 to go here in the fourth. It's West Carter 43, Powell County 12. Back after this on the Kool Hit Sports Network.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. They know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others, should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenham, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
And the injured player's making his way off of the field for Powell County. Looks like number 16 Bully, so maybe say a prayer for him. Holding his arm. He's walking off on his own accord, but always like to remember these young athletes in our prayers. No question about that, no matter what team they play for. So, the flag was against West Carter. It's a 15-yarder. It's going to be first down and 25 yards to go. A handoff on first down goes to Caden Thompson, and he's got room to run. He's going to get it all the way over here to the Powell County sideline. Ball was on the right hash, brought it over to the far sideline, and about a 17-yard pickup, I do believe. 18-yard line, yes. The ball was on the 25, so tell you what. We go from first and 25 to second and 8.
Brings up second down for the Comets.
West Carter looking to put one more in to get that running clock. Clock's down under 7 minutes to go now in the ball game. Hayden Hall, the quarterback. Dwaylon Dean lined up to his left. 3 receivers to the big side of the field. That's a right. Hall drops back to pass. Defender in his face. And he's going to throw it out to the flats. Another flag on the play. This one thrown in the backfield.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, I think they're roughing the passer on there.
Yes, sir. So that will be presumably a first down, West Carter.
Yeah, we're saying it looks like it probably about half the distance to the goal here in their positioning that they have.
That's what I was waiting to see, yeah. Clock stopped at 6 minutes, 32 seconds.
Yeah, you see the lineman over there dropping the chain gain dropping there.
That's right.
I think so. It's going to be 1st and goal there for the Comets.
From the 9-yard line, Jeff. That first down brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, see Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. Very thankful for them, for sure. All touchdowns, all West Carter touchdowns brought to you by Johnson Chiropractic. Dr. Shannon Johnson, let him help you get you back in. Let him help get you back into the game of life. No doubt about that. Here we go. 1st and goal for the Comets from the 9-yard line. Hall out of the gun, going to take the snap, sprint out to his right, looking to pass, has a receiver, and it's going to be caught for a touchdown. That looks like Caden Thompson with a 9-yard touchdown catch. That's good for a touchdown, West Carter. And it's going to be 49-12 now. And Wyatt Martin presumably on to try to tack on one more. That was Hayden Thompson with the touchdown from 9 yards away. Hayden Hall. So that's his second passing touchdown of this ball game. You see on your screen, Wyatt Martin and company, the snap, and some movement up front. Got another flag on this one. It's going to be offsides.
Offsides on the defense.
On the defense. Will be declined by West Carter, so we'll see a replay of the PAT here. Martin set to kick, and he does just that. It's up, and it splits the uprights. It's good. Another flag I see out there in the middle of the field, though. That PAT is going to make it 49-12. I'm sorry, 50-12. We'll wait and see, though, what was the flag.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be roughing the kicker on there.
Again, yeah. PAT was good. It's 50-12. And
so the extra point's going to count. The penalty is going to go on the kickoff once again.
Thank you, Jeff. Hey, we're going to step out, take a break. It's 50-12. West Carter leads Powell County. Back after this on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Looking for a new ride? Stop by Fairchild's Auto Sales, where everyone is approved. Good credit, bad credit, even no credit. Fairchild Auto Sales is fast and hassle-free and can get you on the road with down payments as low as only $500. Plus, all purchases receive a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty. With new inventory arriving weekly, Fairchild's Auto Sales is certain to have that new ride you are looking for. Need servicing on your ride? Fairchild's Auto Sales is now offering service work with oil change and brake service specials. Let Fairchild's Auto Sales earn your business. Call 606-494-2030 or visit fairchildsauto.com. Fairchild's Auto Sales, US 23 in Wortland.
50-12 your score. West Carter leading Powell County, so we'll have a running clock from here on out. Wyatt Martin and company on for the kickoff, and it's going to be a shorter distance to the goal line because of the penalty, the roughing the kicker penalty on the PAT. And here we go. Martin with a kick. It's going into the end zone for a touchback. Also, Jeff, I forgot to mention there, that touchdown brought to you by Johnson Chiropractic. Let Dr. Shannon Johnson help you get back in the game of life. Great people down there, no question about that. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Crazy Ladies Cabins and Pizza, 254 Mile Road in Rush, Kentucky. Check them out online at crazyladycabins.com. That's crazy with a K. You can also like them on Facebook. Also brought to you in part by JD Flooring of Greenup. For all your carpet and flooring needs, see the good folks at JD Flooring. by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs, home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. And here we go. It's 1st and 10, Powell County. Up the middle of the formation there. I don't even know who had the football, Jeff.
Yeah, with the way that they've been setting up their formats here today,
yeah,
they've been moving over like two of their backs over to one side half the time.
Sure.
But that's really what
that's part of the scheme.
Yeah, that's how that offense is set up on there. Is that they get there and they try to confuse the defense on who does have the ball. So they're tackling maybe two other people.
Yep, and you got lead blockers in there too. That was Larison, the quarterback on the keeper there, pick up a 3 yard, 2nd and 7. He's going to take it again. Getting in behind those blockers. He's got some room to run. Bounces back toward the middle of the field. He's off to the races, and I take that back. That's not Larison. That is, I believe, a backup quarterback, T.J. Strange, a freshman quarterback. So give him the credit for the 4 yards, and also give him the credit on the big run here. 27 and 6, that's 33 yards, Jeff.
That was a good pickup right there. As you see, West Carter struggling to get him down on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay there.
Yes, sir.
And, a lot of times it is tough. We were just talking up in the booth and everything. We were saying, a lot of times it is tough for these teams to go up against this type, or, to run this type of offense really effectively unless you've got a weak line. But there he goes again.
Yes, sir. Freshman quarterback T.J. Strange. Another big run for him. From the 44, he's brought down at about the 24, so another big pickup, 20 yards on that carry. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by the Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more. The Greenup County Public Library. Tonight's game brought to you in part by James Do It Best Hardware in Olive Hill. For all your hardware needs, see the good folks at James Do It Best Hardware. Scott Street in Olive Hill, a proud sponsor of high school athletics and academics. Strange on the keeper again, bouncing outside. A pickup on 1st down, give him 5 yards. And the clock's still rolling down to 2:40 in the football game. Another score update for you from around the area. Western Hills 31, Morgan County 6. That's in the 4th quarter. And that's all I got for you. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Give him 5 yards on the pickup there. Freshman quarterback T.J. Strange. And here we go. Same formation. Strange takes the snap. He's going to sprint out the pass. He has a receiver. It's caught out in the flats by Braden Arnett, a junior tight end.
Pass complete to Arnett.
And I believe
Good for a first
he's
down.
got the 1st down. Give him about 8 yards on that pickup. Clock down now to about 1:47. Still rolling. Here in the 4th quarter. West Carter with a 38-point lead. And Powell County looking to put one more in.
Yeah, actually, we were just mentioning as well, don't forget next week. Of course, we got the Battle of the Barrel.
Yeah.
But also on Monday and Tuesday, we've got West Carter going to be in on some golf tournament.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's big time stuff for the Kool Hit Sports Network, Kool TV. I'm not sure, Jeff, where the girls are at Monday. I know Tuesday the boys are in Mount Sterling.
Yeah, Monday the girls are going to be at Hidden Cove. They're right at Grayson Lake. There.
Yes. Then the boys are in Mount Sterling.
Down Irish Hills.
That's always great times. Clock down under a minute to go, down to 50 seconds to go. See another play of offense here from Powell County. Another quarterback keeper for freshman quarterback T.J. Strange from 11 yards away, and he's able to march it in the end zone for a touchdown, Powell County. That makes it 50-18. So the clock will stop on the touchdown at 33 seconds. 33.1 to be exact. We've not seen Powell County. I don't think anyway, Jeff, that I don't think they even have a field goal kicker.
Yeah, I don't think they do have a field goal kicker out there. No attempts, I think, according to the stats that they have
That's
on
right.
there.
That's right.
Yeah, this is a team that they go for all or nothing.
There you go. Yes, sir. And that's a strat. I mean, there's studies that show, coaches that believe.
Well, and it really, if you take a look at some professional,
sure,
like the XFL and a few of those others,
sure,
they're doing that exact same thing.
Absolutely, a sprint out pass on the 2-point conversion is complete to Braden Arnett for 2 points. That makes it 50-20. West Carter leads with 33 seconds to go in this ball game. Back after this on the Kool Hit Sports Network.
A significant number of people are both dehydrated and lacking the proper nutrients their body needs to function optimally. Intravenous therapy is a great way to refresh, refuel, and recover from the stresses of life. Bluegrass Drip offers intravenous therapy as well as aesthetics procedures that help remodel and replace collagen, all in a very relaxing atmosphere. For more information, call 205-285-1642 or go to bluegrassdrip.com. That's Bluegrass Drip Wellness and Aesthetics.
And we're back early from the break to let you know after the 2-point conversion, they decided to just let the clock run out, and it's about to expire now. And I can officially tell you your final score of this ball game, West Carter with a big win over Powell County, 50-20, a 30-point lead for the Comets. And you see on your screen there the teams out on the middle at midfield there shaking hands. A big win for the Comets. Moving into next week's rivalry game, but we'll talk a whole lot more about that. We've got a post-game show coming up for you. We've got stats from Zach Stevens. We've got some analysis from this game. Look ahead to see what West Carter's got coming up. We'll also talk about what's coming up on the Kool Hit Sports Network, Kool TV. But we will also have Coach Daniel Barker up here in the booth with us. You don't want to miss that. So don't go away. Back after this on the Kool Hit Sports Network.
Your local gym meets all your kids' athletic needs. Forget the long drives. Go to Cosmic Athletic Center in Olive Hill. We have instruction in all-star cheer, tumbling, basketball, volleyball, soccer, hip-hop dance, and pickleball at our 12,000 square foot facility. Or schedule your next birthday party with us. Our highly qualified staff works with athletes from 5 counties. Like us on Facebook or go to thecosmiccenter.com on US 60 by Rock Crusher Curve in Olive Hill. Phone 286-0239. Cosmic Athletic Center.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carolina Boulevard in Grayson.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And we're back here in Olive Hill, Kentucky. A final score for you from here. West Carter gets their first win of the season. They moved to 1-3 on the season after defeating Powell County 50-20. Powell County moves to 0-4 on this season. While we've got you here, I'll go ahead and go over the scoring summary, tell you exactly how we got to this point on the scoreboard in tonight's scoring summary. First score of the ball game came from West Carter. That was right at the beginning of the game, 11:22 on the clock in the first quarter. It was a 35-yard Dwaylon Dean touchdown run, followed by a White Martin PAT that made it 7-0. Powell County with an answer, though. A little bit later in the first quarter, after a methodical drive, a 1-yard touchdown run from quarterback Aiden Larison, followed by a failed 2-point conversion after a fumbled toss play to Lopez. That made it 7-6 with 6:37 to go. 7 seconds later, though, Wes Carter with a touchdown on the first play of offense, a 48-yard Dwaylon Dean touchdown run. A Wyatt Martin PAT made it 14-6, and that was the score at the end of the first. Then in the second quarter, Wes Carter on the board first with 4:26 to go in the second. A 2-yard Dwaylon Dean touchdown run, followed by a Wyatt Martin PAT that made it 21-6. Wes Carter again in the second quarter. 34 seconds to go. Ethan Bledsoe stripped the football and ran it for 49 yards. Wyatt Martin with a PAT made it 28-6. That was with 34 seconds to go before the half. Then with 20 seconds to go before the half, 14 seconds later, 14 seconds of football later, that is, Aiden Larison, the quarterback, big 64-yard touchdown run, followed by a failed 2-point conversion run by Lopez, made it 28-12 at the half. Third quarter was all Wes Carter on the scoreboard. It was 11:01 to go in the third. Dwaylon Dean, 1-yard touchdown, followed by Wyatt Martin PAT, made it 35-12. Again in the third quarter, a 55-yard touchdown pass from Hayden Hall to Isaiah Bond, and then a PAT that was, someone got a hand on it. Didn't see who it was, though. 41-12 was the score at the end of the third. Then in the fourth, Wes Carter again, a safety. They got 2 points on a safety after a bad snap over the head of Larison, made it 43-12. And then the final Wes Carter touchdown came in the fourth period with 6:56 to go. A 9-yard touchdown pass from Hayden Hall to Caden Thompson. A Wyatt Martin PAT made it 50-12. Then the final score of the football game was a 9-yard touchdown run from freshman quarterback TJ Strange, and then a 2-point conversion from pass from Strange to Braden Arnett that made it 50-12, and that was the final score of this football game. First win of the season for Wes Carter, big one, 50-20. I said 12, I meant to say 20. 50-20 is your final score. We're going to step out, take a break, and then we're going to come back. We'll have Zach Stevens on to go over the game stats offensively for both teams. We'll look ahead for Wes Carter, see what they've got coming down the line, and we'll also have Wes Carter head coach Mr. Daniel Barker after his team's first win of the football season. Can't wait to hear from him. We're back after this on the Kool Hit Sports Network.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Looking for a new ride? Stop by Fairchild's Auto Sales, where everyone is approved. Good credit, bad credit, even no credit. Fairchild Auto Sales is fast and hassle-free and can get you on the road with down payments as low as only $500. Plus, all purchases receive a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty. With new inventory arriving weekly, Fairchild's Auto Sales is certain to have that new ride you are looking for. Need servicing on your ride? Fairchild's Auto Sales is now offering service work with oil change and brake service specials. Let Fairchild's Auto Sales earn your business. Call 606-494-2030 or visit fairchildsauto.com. Fairchild's Auto Sales, US 23 in Wordland.
Back in Olive Hill, glad to have you along. We're now joined by the stat man himself, Mr. Zach Stevens. And first of all, Zach, big win for West Carter, buddy.
Yeah, it was nice to get 2 heartbreakers back to back. So to have one where you can kind of coast a little bit, felt pretty good.
That's what Jeff and I talked about in the pregame. West Carter coming in 0-3, very, very easily could have been 2-1, even 3-0, really. So to get this win in such a convincing fashion, I guess you'd call it.
It's easy to press and to make mistakes when you're trying to press, but I thought they come out and executed and played their game plan.
Yes, sir. Hey, let's take a look at some stats offensively.
All right. As a team for West Carter, 15 first downs, 5 penalties for 60 yards, 1 fumble, 1 interception. Ran the ball 24 times for 261 yards, 6 of 10 passing for 164. That's total 34 plays for 425 yards. Powell County also had 15 first downs, large amount of penalties, 14 for 130. 2 fumbles, ran the ball 47 times for 279 yards, passed 4 of 7 for 38 yards, 54 plays for 317 yards overall.
Sorry to interrupt. Right. Coming into this one, they only had, I think, 3 completions on the season.
Yeah. I was kind of surprised to see him throwing it all, actually.
Same. Yeah.
For Powell County, Lopez carried the ball 19 times for 70 yards. Green 3 times for 16. Larison 15 times for 100 yards. Wes McKinney 1 time for 7 yards. Miller 4 times for 16 yards. And backup quarterback came in, Strange, carried the ball 5 times for 70 yards. Closed it out good.
Yep. Good looking freshman quarterback. Yep. He's going to be the guy one day, I'm sure.
Yeah. Hall had a rough night, but he was sacked a couple times. 3 carries for negative 15 yards. Dean, 19 carries for 244 yards. And Thompson, 2 carries for 32 yards. And that's pretty much all I got for you.
Dean also had 4 touchdowns on the night as well.
Yeah. And a lot of good plays defensively.
Yes, sir. That's what we talked about, dude. Waylon Dean is a dude. When he's on the field, you know it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where he's at on the field, whether you got the ball or not, and you know he's on there.
He don't like to come off the field either.
That's right. Hey, I like it. I know Coach Barker does too.
Absolutely.
Zach, we're going to step out, take a break. Dude, I appreciate you coming up here, man.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, we'll have to do it again.
All
I
right.
don't know when, but next time I'm here, definitely.
I got you.
Thanks, Zach. We're going to step out, take a break. We'll come back, look what's ahead for the Comets, and also planning on having a little chat with Coach Daniel Barker. Don't want to miss that. Back after this on the Kool Hit Sports Network.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you. Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Rev up your autumn adventure and refuel at Clark's Pump and Shop. Make a pit stop and treat yourself to our assortment of snacks and drinks. Clark's Pump and Shop has the perfect treats to satisfy your fall cravings. From our seasonal lattes and iced coffees to specialty donuts and desserts. Don't just fuel up your vehicle, fuel your taste buds at Clark's Pump and Shop, your ultimate road companion. Clark's Pump and Shop, Return, refresh, refuel.
And we're back at Olive Hill, now joined by West Carter head coach, Mr. Daniel Barker. Coach, congratulations.
Thanks, man. Listen, it's been a long month. A lot of coulda, woulda, shouldas, a lot of, nail biters.
Sure.
Personally, it feels good to win, but our kids deserve to win a ball game.
No doubt.
The way that they practice and the way they play and the way they are, they deserve to have fun tonight. And Powell County is a good ball team. There's not anybody that's did to them what we've done, and we've played most of the teams on their schedule.
I'm with you.
We've all kind of played each other. So it was just a total team effort, and because Powell County, they score on everybody.
Sure.
All their games are
Sure.
In the 20s. They're 0-3, but
Sure.
they're probably just as many points away from 3-0 as we are.
That's right.
As we were coming into the ball game. So just hats off to our kids. They just they're locked in, man. I've never seen anything like it. I've done this a long time. This is year 13. Varsity. Assistant or head coach.
Uh-huh.
And we've been really successful, and then in other places, we've not been as successful in a year. But I've never seen a team start 0-3 and consistently get better like these kids do every week. And it's in practice. You would just never know. You think we're 3-0. You really would.
We talked about in pregame. I mean, the kids flying around, bouncing around, having fun. They're just glad to be here.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's as much fun, to be sitting here at 1-3, and we had a team that was a point away from the state championship.
That's right.
We're having a blast with these kids, and I'm excited now that they've kind of got a win to see what they do. I think they'll finish really strong. 33, 34 boys on your roster, you got to kind of stay healthy and have some luck. But if you have 70 and you have the wrong 3 hurt, you're in the same position. That's not really an excuse there, but it's just a reality. You got to stay healthy to make a run.
We talked about before we came on there. We were talking about Dwaylen Dean.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about he had 200. Zach said 240 some yards and 4 touchdowns. I can't even count that high, man.
Oh man, I mean, you ever seen somebody that little, that physical?
I'm telling you.
I mean, because there was one time, it was towards maybe third or fourth quarter. I thought a kid came up and popped him.
Yep.
And the kid ended up getting more of the contact, kid ended up on his back, and Waylon went for another 6 yards or something.
Yep.
I mean, that's a kid that, people say, pack a lunch, whatever, bring your lunch bell. That kid brings it every day.
Yes, sir.
And, since he's been a freshman here, I can't remember one day that he didn't give us his best. And that's not normal. We say, this kid does this every day or whatever.
Right.
That's not normal. I'm not at my best every day.
Right.
That's just life.
That's
but
human.
I can't think of one time that he's not had a smile, had something funny to say, and absolutely left everything on the field.
I mean,
he'll be cramping. We'll be at Giovanni's. He'll be cramping. He was sitting on the bus on the way home. He was sitting behind me cramping.
Yeah.
Last week. I mean, he doesn't care and gives us everything he's got.
And he doesn't want to come out of the game.
No. He even there at the end, we're trying to sub around, get some, just move some guys around, see what they can do, And he's like, Coach, just let me go back in. I'm
sure.
like, no. Listen, you've done enough.
Yep.
We're gonna let some of these younger guys play. They deserve to play. They're practicing hard too. And that wasn't disrespectful or anything. He was fine. He's joking there.
Right.
But at the same time, if I would have told him you could go back in, he'd sprinted out there.
Hey, those are the kids you want on your team.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's a man's man for sure. But we're fortunate. I can't ever remember having a team where there were kids you don't like. You like them all.
Yeah.
But these kids are so likable.
Yeah.
Their personalities are so. There's just a little bit of everything. You got some quiet guys or whatever, but man, it's just we're working our tails off. We're trying to get back to where we were. These guys bring it every day, and we're having a blast.
I love it, man. Talk about a couple more questions for you. I know you got 90 million other things to do tonight. Talk about Hayden Hall, first-year starter. Man, what a guy.
Yeah, you know, he's a sophomore, and it's my nephew, so I'm probably a little harder on him than normal, than maybe I'd ever be to a quarterback, because I play quarterback, but I'll never talk to him. That ain't my temperament. I'm kind of fiery. Quarterbacks don't need that.
Right.
But like this week, we really stressed to him, he's a big, strong arm quarterback, be a gunslinger.
Yes.
I said, dude, you're going to throw picks, but I want you firing that thing in there. And, he threw a pick and ended up playing better after it.
That's what,
and it's like, listen, man, we're not ever going to be mad at you for a pick. That happens.
That's what I'm saying.
That happens. That could not even be your fault if you get a pick. But I thought he really stepped up, and, I really wanted him to have fun tonight, and he did.
Yeah.
So, it's just a sophomore kid, super serious. He is, he's always watching film, and, even last night was trying to get with our offense coordinator, Thomas. Like, they were out here at the middle school game sitting next to each other, and, he's kind of picking his brain. So, for a sophomore in his fourth start ever, he's doing some good things. It's going to be a good one.
I agree. Talk about defense, Coach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, defensively, it really took us a series to get you never know how you need to line up to
right.
this. Like, like with the regular under center double wing, like I think like we have a pretty good plan for that, but where this was in shotgun and they're pulling tackles and tight ends instead of guards and tackles.
Yep.
Like we had to make some tweaks, and our kids did that and settled in. The second touchdown they ran is a great play call. Because you watch it, it's a total key breaker. They're running a fake counter to their wing, and the quarterback's keeping it naked. Nobody blocking out there.
Nothing.
And, they ran it a couple times, and Dwaylen made the play. And, we told him, we said, listen, they're probably going to get you on that because it is pretty much one-on-one.
Yes.
Like, if you can slow it down, everybody else will react and come over there. But, we knew they were going to get us on that because that quarterback can run. And where we try to play really key-based defense.
Yep.
It really messes with us. So it's a good play call. But, overall, defensively, we've got to the point to where we're always getting some stops. We haven't really shut anybody down. And that's okay. It's really hard to do that in 2023. There's not, you look around the state, there's not a lot of, I know Raceland and Pikeville was 7-6. There's not a lot of them ball games anymore. So, I thought we did enough, and we played better as the night went on.
I agree.
And, that's really all you can do. That first drive of the game, that don't matter. You still got 4 quarters.
Yes, sir.
So they really were resilient tonight and made some adjustments, and, I was proud of them for that.
Coach, looking ahead, obviously you're celebrating the win tonight. Your team, so glad for you guys. Looking ahead, got a big game coming up.
Yeah, we're opening district play, with our district rival. It's over there. It's always a great environment over there. It's going to be loud. Doesn't matter which side of the county it's on. Everybody in Carter County is going to be there.
That's right. Yep.
I don't know what the capacity is of either stadium, but, it's probably going to exceed.
Yep.
Whatever we say you could fit in there, it's going to be double.
Sure.
But what a fun atmosphere,
yes.
For our kids. We haven't, maybe we don't have as many wins as we hope for at this point, but, coming off of a big homecoming win, East Carter's had a good start to their season. They've had a bye week. It should be a really good environment, and we've got our hands full.
Absolutely. Coach, that's all I got for you.
All right, brother.
I appreciate you, man.
All right, man.
You got anything else?
Go Comets.
Yes, sir. We're going to be back here in just a minute to wrap things up. Coach Daniel Barker, always a class act. Appreciate him, and we'll be back in just a moment on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you. Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Rev up your autumn adventure and refuel at Clark's Pump and Shop. Make a pit stop and treat yourself to our assortment of snacks and drinks. Clark's Pump and Shop has the perfect treats to satisfy your fall cravings. From our seasonal lattes and iced coffees to specialty donuts and desserts. Don't just fuel up your vehicle, fuel your taste buds at Clark's Pump and Shop, your ultimate road companion. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
And we're back here in Olive Hill. 50-20 is your final score. We're going to take a look now at the Bowman's Auto Service big hit of the game. Remember, for all your collision repair and auto repair needs, see the good folks at Bowman's Auto Service, Lexington Avenue in Flatwoods.
Yeah, and this play is going to come in and been the man that we've been talking about here just about most of the night, and that's Dwaylon Dean. So let's take a look at this play. This was right in the third quarter with about 5.5 minutes left to play. And this is just going to be a run to the outside, and Dean wraps him up and takes him down hard on here. As we see, he gets there and then boom, picks him up off the ground. So, I mean, if that's not a hit of the game, I don't know what is.
I think we could have picked a few, but right there's a great one.
Yeah. I'd have to put in the for the running on that as well. The fumble, I guess you can say, by Powell County and Ethan Bledsoe taking it into the house.
I'm calling it a strip.
Yeah, that
yes, sir.
It was a good strip on there, but the guy was just about heading on down to the ground. Got to love the big men when they take it into the house. But I got to give it up to Dean on that one, picking up the kid and dropping him down hard.
I love it, Jeff. That about does it for this broadcast. Don't forget, you talked about the boys and girls golf tournaments coming up on Monday and Tuesday here on the Kool Hits Sports Network, Kool TV. Also, next Friday, it's East and West. It's first game of district play, but it's a cross-county rivalry, and it's got all the makings for a good football game. Jeff, you and Spencer will be on the call on that one, and I know I'll be tuned in.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be one that – and it's kind of funny, this is coming off the Spirit Week. West Carter's been pumped up all week.
Yeah.
With all the homecoming activities and everything. And then you follow that up with East Carter. It doesn't get any bigger or any better here in the Bluegrass.
That's a big stretch. Yes, sir. I'm with you. We're going to step out. That's going to do it for this broadcast. Jeff, thank you so much for being on with me, for doing all you do. Thanks to Spencer for everything he does, the camera work, and just being himself. And thanks for Dwayne back in the studio for putting it all together and bringing it to you. And for everyone involved, thank you so much for tuning in. Good night, and God bless.
Thank you for watching another West Carter football broadcast live on Kool TV. This broadcast of West Carter Comets football has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Hits Sports Network and Kool TV.